What's happening, lids? How are we? Adam here. Hope you're all good. I've added some shows. I'm starting to work out again, trying to get my new hour together, and on top of appearing at loads of different comedy clubs over the next few months, I'm going to be running my new 30 to 45 minutes of stuff at some Adam Rowe and Friends shows. They're all on my website, adamrowe.co.uk. There's 7 shows at the minute listed in Liverpool. They are on the 6th of February, the 13th of February, the 12th and 13th of March. And the 13th of Feb and the 12th and 13th of March have 2 shows each night as well. I've got some unbelievable lineups booked for them. Got some of my best mates in comedy. Some people you wouldn't expect to come and do these shows. Very, very excited. But I'm also adding shows in Manchester on the 11th of April. They are on sale right now on my website. And after that, we're adding Belfast, we're adding Dublin, Newcastle, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Birmingham, and London are all to come. So if you go to adamrowe.co.uk, there will be some shows listed, and whatever are on there right now are on sale, and there is more to come, so keep checking. And if you want me to come anywhere closer to you, let me know. I'm very excited. I'm really excited to get back to work. And on top of all of that, of course, we've got the Murderers Row tour coming up. HaveAwordPod.com for tickets to that. There's also exclusive Murderers Row merch that you can get on the same website. That's HaveAwordPod.com. And as always, patreon.com/HaveAwordPod for an extra episode every week, early access to these public episodes, and access to the entire back catalogue of Patreon exclusive and Patreon specials, including the India special, the India Bike Ride Challenge special, which is released very soon. Patreon.com/HaveAwordPod. Enjoy this episode. We've just finished recording it, and it is one of my favourite for ages. See you soon. Love you all. Even the crying asses. Stop moaning.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Have a Word podcast. If the tape of what we say into the microphone before an episode ever gets released, whoa, that's not a Patreon exclusive we can do, is it?
Wow. What do you mean?
The things.
What do you mean?
The things.
You mean when I say awful things into this just before you press record?
Yeah.
To make you start an episode by giggling? Yeah, it's awful, but it has to be awful because we're all broken, aren't we?
You broke me.
We are broken.
We have broke you.
I know, but I was a fucking pussy. I'm still a bit of a pussy, but I'd like to see it as toughening up.
Thicken your skin.
How is everyone? All right?
I'm like refusing to be hungover.
Okay.
I've decided I'm not. But I am a bit. I did have 8 glasses of wine and 3 cocktails last night and 3 pints earlier in the day.
But you went to bed at a decent time.
Midnight.
See, I think that makes a big difference. I think a lot of times when people are like so hungover, you're also sort of battered from lack of sleep.
Yeah, I slept from 12 till 6:30, woke up and my body was like, it's time to get up. And I was like, no. So I was sort of forced to sleep back in until 8 o'clock. And then I've got home and I've fucking bombed it home from the Lake District. Took 12 minutes off the clock as well.
Oh, what a win.
That's a win. 12 minutes
Sounds good.
of an
Love it.
under 2-hour journey. Fuck off.
Did you ever have a TomTom? Were you driving by the...
No.
When did you start driving? About 2017?
18, I think.
2018.
We didn't have TomTom. We had, as everything was built in.
So TomTom, when it turned up, I think I got mine in 2005, and it made driving to gigs so much easier. But it was a really wild guess. They were like, it's back from London. That's got to be 4.5 hours. And you quickly learn that if you just did a decent speed, you could chop 45 minutes off the TomTom journey, and it made you more dangerous as a driver because you're like, let's see if we can get this down by an hour.
Did you have one of the funny voices? Did you have like Ozzy Osbourne reading your directions?
Justin Morehouse for a bit.
Did you actually?
Yeah. Justin Morehouse was a downloadable option on TomTom.
Why?
Why didn't you just take him in the car and he could do it?
Well, it was just because he was one of the few people. I've been doing stand-up about 2 or 3 years, and he was on Key 103 or whatever it was, the Manchester station. He was doing like the breakfast show and was doing all the time through when I started stand-up, basically. He'd done Phoenix Nights, had got a bit of celebrity, and they'd asked him to do the Tom Tom directions. And I downloaded it. I maybe had him for 2 journeys and then found it too annoying.
I remember Manfred had a really good joke about his missus being like, oh, if you're there, you can sort of program it with like your own voice or someone else's. Why don't I do yours for you? Manfred said, because I don't want me Tom Tom saying it was that last left.
Very good.
But yeah, went to the Lake District. It was my missus's birthday yesterday. Went to Lonclum. Lonclum!
You love Lonclum, Dan.
Lonclum.
The Clum. I call it the Clum. That's how
It's the best food I've ever had, and I don't think you'd have tried a single dish. I think every single dish would have been progressively a more intense Dan versus food.
But, you know, could be interesting. If we get to 120,000 patrons, I reckon we might be able to afford that Dan versus food.
It was too much money. Like, it was too much money.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be that much money.
But the thing
That
is, about Big Suze, she's an attractive woman.
Big
You've got-
Suze, and you got to feed her. You need 15 courses.
She needs
You got to feed Big
You going
Suze.
with Big Suze?
I think I'm trying to change it up.
Shug Knight?
The 4th course was sliced pickled beetroot on top of mackerel pate.
I think the semen
And it was
that
one of the-
ejaculated from me would have been the problem.
It was one of the nicest things that's ever been in my mouth.
So, Dan, if we just said different words for that and you tried it and liked it, how would you feel?
So what do you mean, different words?
Because he said mackerel pate, you would say, ugh. But if he said like, oh, it's just I don't know.
A hand job while you're kissing nipples.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's not what.
And then you
that
tasted
sounds
it
better,
and-
doesn't it?
And then you tasted it and probably liked it because it was good food. Does that not make you feel that you're just a stupid person for just listening to the words?
Don't you see? The problem with me and food is not the words. Do you know what I mean?
You sure?
It looked pretty. Oh, it looked pretty.
And it probably tasted.
You can only barely
incredible.
see the beetroot as well. The mackerel was fucking underneath. I didn't mean it was in
Oh,
the
that's
shadows.
his worst
Oh,
night.
that's a surprise fish.
Surprise mackerel.
Oh, mwah. Don't worry, Dan. It's cheese on toast.
Mackerel surprise.
Mackerel surprise. It's just the words, Dan. You know? Just think of it as Yuri Djorkaeff's overhead kick for Inter Milan in 1998. Oh, brilliant. It tastes lovely now. No, it's fucking mackerel under beetroot.
No, but if you went, that's lovely, and just tried it and you liked it.
Yes, I know. Listen, this is well charted, isn't it? Yeah. I'm a spanner with food. But look, mackerel is one of them sneaky little fish, isn't it?
What?
What do you mean?
Isn't it?
What do you mean?
What's a sardine?
What are you talking about?
I think mackerel and
It's
sardine.
just another fish.
Oh, is it?
You're thinking they're both tinned. You can
Yeah.
get both of them in tins.
Yeah.
Which
It
you are
wasn't
right with.
tinned.
It wasn't. I don't think so.
You don't know.
I don't think so.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Right. I don't trust them.
Hang on, so because you don't like
Little
a tin
sea
sardine,
pedos.
you wouldn't try mackerel.
I'm not going to be miles off, am I? There's going to be a fishy little twat.
It's very fishy. Mackerel is very fishy.
Sounded bad, didn't it?
As was the seafood chowder that the cod came in.
Oh, a seafood chowder with cod in.
Yeah.
Or it's a chowder came in the cod.
Now, there was a lovely piece of cod that was smoked, cured, and cooked.
And you know what a chowder is?
And it was in a clam chowder, and that was very fishy.
Ooh. Let me guess what a chowder is. Somewhere between fish soup and scouse.
No, it's not like... It's more of like a fish stew.
A what?
A fish stew.
Oh. I thought it was a Jake crime. Well,
Fishy little Jew.
there you go. Just to underline what we were saying. Well, I don't trust any of it.
Class. I don't really remember the desserts because...
Because you were too pissed on mackerel.
Well, so when we got to Cartmel, which is the lovely little town that the restaurant is in, and it does feel like the fella who started this restaurant was like, I could buy a restaurant in London, or I could take all of that money and buy an entire town in the Lake District, and then we'll just run all of it.
Got races on there. Cartmel races. That sounds right.
Two of the shops in the town are Simon Rogan's shop.
Simon Rogan.
And
Love him.
the little hotel we stayed in, that was his. The breakfast place this morning that we had, which was included with the hotel, that was his. And the restaurant obviously is. But, so we got there early-ish, went to pub. We went to a pub on the way, had a pint of Guinness. Went to a pub when we got there, had a pint of Guinness. Went and got ready, had 2 glasses of champagne each as we were getting ready. And then...
This is a hell of a Wednesday, by the way.
Yeah. And it... Yeah. I was going to say, and it was a Tuesday, but it wasn't. It was a Wednesday. I'm hungover. And then on the way to the restaurant, we were a little early, so I had a pint of Birra Moretti Sale di Mare, which is a pint of Moretti with salt in. Now, I didn't put the salt in it. I haven't gone fully mental.
That's how you ruin someone's bevy at the pub if you eat it, isn't it?
It really adds a little stank to it. It's nice.
Hang on, is that a brewed like that, or they put the salt in afterwards?
No, it's a new type of Moretti.
Oh.
So
They're doing that
they
with
had
wine
two
as well, aren't they?
They had 2 pumps. One was Birra Moretti and one was Birra Moretti Sale di Mare. And it means it's got a sprinkle of Italian sea salt in.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I know. Like LA at the minute, there's a lot of salty wine. They're making. That's the new thing.
P. Diddy keeps coming in people's
Sounds
clothes.
like a dance. Like the dirty wine.
I'm into it. Everything I try with salt in, it's good. Caramel. What's the cocktail I'm thinking of that's got salt in the out? Margaritas.
Yeah. And then we sat down and the fellow was like, right, before we give you the wine options, would you like a little aperitif? Like a little cocktail to start? And I was like, get me a Negroni.
Whoa.
Right? So I had that. Then the food came with a wine pairing. So there's 15 courses of food. You get 8 glasses of wine. So it's basically
15 courses.
15
Yeah,
courses.
it's not like a big full plate. It's like...
They're only little like nipples of food though.
Oh, 15 nipples.
Yeah.
It's like more boobs.
Did you get an amuse-bouche?
What?
Did you get an amuse-bouche to start?
What are these words?
It's like the free thing.
It's
the
French
chef
for
at the
little
start.
scran.
Yeah.
Oh, so
The
16
chef
courses.
goes, this is on us, this is our new...
No, the amuse-bouche is part of the courses.
Oh, God, how many plates have these fuckers got?
A lot.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 8 glasses of wine. I had a Negroni, a Boulevardier, and an old-fashioned in accompaniment with all of that. And when I woke up this morning and could see, I was like, I've done quite well here. And then I was like, there's a hangover that keeps trying to fucking get me today. And I'm
You
just
say,
like,
no,
fucking
sir.
no.
No, sir.
I've had a lot of fluid, I'm being productive.
I've seen you. You've been on a laptop.
Been on a
I know,
fucking
you were on a
laptop.
laptop before, it blew like...
He was on a laptop so long, he had to plug it in.
Do you know what I've learned? Writing things down, life-changing. If you write things down, you remember to do them.
Do you?
Oh, God, yeah.
I bought a planner.
Oh,
Where's that from?
TikTok shop.
Oh, okay.
Bought a planner. Been writing everything down.
Are you writing your thoughts and feelings?
No, it's not that. It's not a fucking...
A journal?
Yeah.
Didn't you start journaling?
yeah. I was just thought that.
I did, yeah.
This is it.
Boring.
This is
I
it.
already know what happened. Why am I
The
writing
next-
that down?
I just remembered it.
The next
Oh,
8
God, I
days are going to be so organised until you lose it.
If that is still in your life in 3 weeks, I'll be mad,
If
love.
somewhere in there isn't, don't lose this. This is good stuff, Adam. This is
Writing stuff down.
down.
And like physically as well, not
Yeah.
on your phone, because he does that, and I do find it helps.
I'm also trying to
I
stop
get the
scrolling.
shit ripped out of me for that diary, but it really helps.
I do think it helps.
Whenever I catch myself scrolling, I'm like, no! I'm putting my phone down. It's cut me poo time in half.
You haven't got IBS, you just got TikTok.
You pooing faster.
No, normally I just forget that I'm sat in the toilet. I'm just like fucking...
How can you forget?
Oh, come on. Chilling on the toilet is one of the best times to chill.
Especially when it's warm.
I know, but him.
What do you mean?
Well, what you've done.
Yeah, but my poo to me doesn't smell any worse than yours does to you.
No,
If you do a poo and you go, whoa, something's wrong.
I hate it when people say that. Your shit stinks. You're like, shut up, it's my shit. Oh, God, obviously.
I wonder what the science behind like people liking the smell of their own fart is. Because I bask in mine,
Yeah, I love my own farts, mate. It's your pheromones, innit?
It's like piss, like when dogs piss on lampposts, innit? You're just like marking your territory by boffing.
Your own bed.
Yeah, but dogs don't piss on a lamppost and then sit there like...
Finn's got the facts.
It's really boring. We've just got used to it. That's proper boring. I was expecting something more fun than that.
I don't
you just
believe
get
that.
you just get used to your own body odor. It's something to do with evolution, so you don't get
That's
scared.
what the scientist has written. It's something to do with evolution.
So you don't get scared.
That's my research.
You don't get scared of your own poos?
So you don't do a fart and go, what the fuck was that?
No, hang on. No one's shocked by this. Oh my God.
No, it's so you don't smell it and go, oh, I'm dying.
Right. You have days where you're having really bad farts and you go, fuck me. Wow, but you're still like...
They're the best days.
like
Yeah, I know, it's awful. Like when I smell one, I'm like, that's not too bad. And then others, I'm like, that is bad.
Adam's like, another article. On I read.
So you're trying to be more productive then?
You are being more productive.
trying.
Let's just stick with it, kid.
Write stuff down. Get up, have a coffee, go for a walk, do your daily planner.
Have you linked it into the calendar on the wall? I mean, that's a next step, isn't it?
I linked it in.
No, I mean,
You paper.
I know you go up and go, oh, hang on, that's in. Because that would be the optimum.
I'm doing it day by day. Here's what I'm doing today.
Oh, it's a to-do list.
It's not like a diary.
But what
it's
if
not
you
like a...
Oh, right.
What if you forgot tomorrow's thing?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you think? What
Oh,
about?
I've also got a weekly bit in it.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm only doing that once a week.
Right. Well, he's going to be shit up.
Hang on,
The day
are you
before.
just writing things down that you've done?
I'm doing that as well.
Oh, right.
So like if I pay a couple of invoices, I'm like, fucking write that down.
Well done.
Well done, me.
Well done. 2023 invoices paid.
I'm nowhere near them.
He's pre-COVID still.
I'm still paying pre 9/11 invoices.
I'm taking Loz out on Valentine's night. First Valentine's night out ever.
At night out?
We got for a meal.
You going to club?
We got, you know Laura. She led a club.
Why didn't you come to Dubs then?
She what?
Why didn't you book onto Dubs?
Because that's a weekender in it, and we're out of babysitting options. Whereas
I've got a theory, you know.
we can pay some motherfucker.
I've got a theory. I think Laura really wants to come to all of
Sorry,
the stuff
Jasmine.
we ever arrange, and I think he tells her she's not allowed, and then he tells us she doesn't want to come.
What? Because she's boring? No.
I love Laura.
Yeah.
She's
How much?
genuinely actually funny.
Yeah.
Tell her that.
Of course she is.
Really? No, but I mean, you're like, oh, she's really socially anxious. When she's round us, she's fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
know,
think you're
she's-
hiding it from us.
Yeah?
I think you're telling her she's not welcome.
just
The
don't-
lads don't want you there.
I don't trust her around you. You're too sexual. What have you written in your journal? Fucking touch Laura's tit. That's for tomorrow.
That's his
I'm not
yearly
doing it
one.
next week.
That's your yearly plan.
No, she does get socially anxious, and it does take a lot out of her.
Touch your tit
Oh, I
this
love
year.
her boobs. I'm going to miss
So where
them
are you
when they
taking
go.
her? Go on, tell us about your little plan.
I'm just taking it. I just thought it was noteworthy. Like our 12th Valentine's night, nearly, maybe 11th.
Yeah.
And we've never gone out before on Valentine's evening, but I was free, and we're going to Dublin the next day.
You got a babysitter?
We got a babysitter, taking her out right, 7 o'clock table. So she's, we're not eating too late. Not a big fan of a 9 o'clock munch. Anyone? So 7 o'clock, and then, the club. Because although, no, because guys, women. And obviously, Laura, you like her. And you're like, the lads say your social anxiety is a load of shite. Get a frock on. We're going to club. And the best bit is we're going to an Indian restaurant. Now, who doesn't want to be doing onion bhaji, bloated farts in the club? Everyone. Every
Do you know if you went to club?
mother of
Do you know if
two.
you went to club with that and you started doing a bit of salsa on the dance floor, she'd be like, "You sexy get."
Yeah. I've got to bat off all those other slags, haven't I? But that's the thing
slags?
about romance, isn't it?
Other?
You just called your own wife a slag.
If you got in there and was doing all like that,
Salsa.
Well, I'm sat down. I can't see you legs.
Stand up.
What? Hang on. You just did the theme tune for something. Was that Sex in the City?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All this gear. And you can hold the drinks at the same time.
Hey, finish your mango lassie, girl. We're going to the club.
Oh, this is in the restaurant.
No, I'm on the club.
Yeah, warm her up. Warm her up. Get the fucking bell.
Yeah, but then she'd be like, "Oh, you're being sexy tonight, Dan."
I think you could talk Laura into going to clubbing.
Right.
I think you need to just build it up. You know what I mean? You got 24 hours.
Listen, I'd like some help. How am I? So you can't. You can't. You okay? The hangover just knocked on the door again, didn't it? And I went, ooh, my head feels warm.
Don't tell her.
Don't tell women about the club. Take them hostage. That's it. All women love a good kidnapping.
No,
Come
wait.
on,
Take
don't
her
worry
to
about-
Rosie's.
Nice.
No, you're walking past the club. You're like, why this shit? Can we go in here for this shit?
Oh, there you go.
And then go in and go, just get me a
So
drink
hang on,
while
you
I-
queue up for Rosie's, you pay in,
you're desperate for this shit.
go to the top floor,
And then you go in the toilet for 20 minutes and
Go-
when she comes out, she'll be
toilet for 20 minutes. How much is that going to cost with
no,
bog
no.
goblins?
Here's what you do.
Is it a time thing that
Tonight.
Yeah.
Right. Go to Rosie's tonight.
on a Wednesday?
What's Rosie's,
Thursday.
by the way?
It's
Next door to
It's
Sophie's.
where Pop World is in Chester. Pop World is in Rosie's.
Okay.
It's like a crazy house sort of vibe. It's like 3 different floors, different music and that.
it's a bad club, not good club.
Go to Rosie's tonight, speak to the doorman, give him a little fucking dropsy.
500 quid.
Bit of meat,
Five
bit of
ton.
meat, bit of meat.
5 tons, some lamb chops. Right?
500 quid.
Just be like,
You all right, Dan? What do you need? A shit. Here's some meat and 500 quid.
say,
Oh, by the way, can you speak to the DJ? Because I'm going to need the theme tune to Sex in the City.
say I'll be back tomorrow night with me piece. Right.
Right.
And I just want you to fist bump me. And
Sounds like you're threatening him. I'll be back tomorrow.
All right. I need a shit and a dance to salsa. Get in, girl.
I've already paid 5 ton.
We paid 5 to.
yeah, but then Laura will think you're cool.
Right. Hopefully the bouncers don't work shifts. Otherwise, I've just given 500 quid and some lamb to some cunt that just works Wednesdays. I'm back tomorrow night, which is Thursday, but we're coming on Friday. It's going to cost me a lot of meat.
No, because you'll walk up and be like, queuing. And they go, Dan Nightingale, I didn't know you were coming. Ushers you in, straight into the toilet because she knows you need the poo. Gets Laura a little cocktail and she's dancing. I mean, you're like,
Oh, we're all dancing. So we're dancing.
Arrange a nickname as well. You don't want Dan Nightingale. You want him to call you like D Money or something. What's up, D Money?
D money. So
Oh,
she
straight
goes.
in there, bro.
She goes. Hang on.
Straight in
Why
there.
do the bouncers at
Toilet's
Rosie's
ready for you, brother.
call you D money? Toilet. And she's worried about me doing cocaine, so that'll go down well.
D-money. Like D-money.
All right, D money. She's got a lamb.
And then
Yeah.
you've been that long, you maybe just stay here. 'Cause I'm bladdered now. I drank 6 shots in the toilet.
Shots of what?
Tequila.
Fucking
He's
dabbing off cool water.
He's planted a bit of tequila for
You
you.
go back home and you're like, fucking tell you what, I wouldn't normally go in a place like this, but there's a vibe, isn't it? Let's just get a few let's get a few chins and annos here.
Yeah. And you wanted to go for a shit in Pret? You're mad. Yeah, I know it's on the ground floor and much easier to access and cost you no money and meat.
It's 7:45, by the way.
Closed. And then you're in the club. It's worked. Your plan's worked.
Nailed on puss.
Cheap, easy. not
Cheap.
much
Oh,
planning.
cheap. 500 quid lamb, 6 shots of Davidoff
we
cool
go
water.
Speculate to accumulate, Dan.
There you
There
go.
could be someone from teleproduction in the line. And they go,
Sorry.
D-Money's just walked in there. Maybe I need to give him a
Who's
job.
that?
You think there's Netflix are in the queue for Rosie's on a Friday night in Chester?
It might be.
Oh, yeah. You
Go to
never
somewhere.
know.
Better go somewhere.
They've
yeah.
got it's a very industry Friday night. That's what they call it in Chester. Industry Fridays.
Anyway, I think we've boxed you nice out there.
Thank you, boys.
So you were just going to go and have a few onion barges and try and get your dick sucked. Now you're going
Idiot.
to Rosie's to the
Idiot.
boogie and
Now-
guaranteed anal.
Now I'm going to a butcher's. That's how you do fucking.
The bank to withdraw 5.
I have to take my
You have to
passport.
go in.
Have you bought her a gift?
Yeah.
Hunters?
Well,
Does she know what it is? Has she asked for it? Has she took you and you've got... Have you made her do that?
no.
What is
No.
it?
We've rediscovered the gift of giving, apart from my birthday present, which is a load of dart stuff that I've ordered from China. But I want that. So me and Etta went out the other day we went to see a film at the cinema. Dogman came out, load of shite. She's dead happy. So we went for tea, me and Spud, went to the film. But beforehand, we went over the way at the Coliseum, just round the back of Cheshire Oaks, to
You got her some armour.
Chain
I
mail.
got her some armour, some
Good
chain
chain
mail.
mail and a sword.
Yeah, because she loves lamping. What's it called?
LARPing.
LARPing. She's just lamping people in
It's
armour.
easy when you've got a sword and chain mail on, mate.
Every birthday, she goes down for GBH. That's what she wants.
What did you get it from the Coliseum?
And where there was a mug. Oh, when's this going out? Yeah, it's fine.
What?
There's a mug that said, "I'd rather be down the allotment," and I thought that's perfect for her because she loves the allotment. So I got her a little mug
That says she'd rather not be with you.
and a card. What do you want me to get a mug saying? I'd rather be on that little dick.
I'd rather be with you than down the allotment.
Right, they didn't sell that mug, Carl. Fuck the allotment. I should have never got it. You're
Why
great.
do they sell the allotment stuff at the Coliseum? That feels like a wild crossover in itself.
It's just a shopping centre.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the clientele of this shop? That's an old person mug.
It's the gift company. What's it called?
Are you romantic?
It's next to the card factory.
Happy Valentine's Day, babe. Oh,
I got
that's what I
distracted.
wanted.
I got distracted because Etta found a monkey with headphones on.
Oh, yeah.
It was a statue.
Yeah. Yeah, she didn't just find a monkey with headphones on. It's a gift for everyone. So I now, I spent £4 on a mug. I've been doing better with the
No, you
romantic gestures.
Not with that.
I came back.
Since when?
I came back from skiing. I bought her a
That's
present.
nice.
I came back.
I nearly stayed.
You're welcome, love.
I got her a Swiss Army knife. Bitches love Swiss Army knives.
Honestly, it's like, what? A Swiss Army knife and a
Just
mug?
get women. Yeah, babe.
I get women.
Swiss Army knife and a cup. Happy birthday.
That's what they want.
What? Has she used a Swiss Army knife yet?
But it's allotment based. But she was
you
like,
You get her like a crotchless panty.
Swiss Army knife. That's the thing with Swiss Army knife. She can cut a hole in all the panties.
No,
You're
you
welcome.
You could get her this Taboom wristy cuffs, Wild Roses set with nipples on.
Yeah, but we've already got it in 3 colours. So
Oh.
you know what we're like. Very
You get it like-
sexualised. She loves that Swiss Army knife, by the way. She was well happy with that. She was like,
So, mate, I
wow.
was being like, fucking.
Wow.
What does she use it for?
Cutting people.
She's got knives in the house.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, why have Swiss Army knives ever existed? Just take your cutlery drawer with you camping, you prick.
Oh, she gone camping, is she?
She's staying at the allotment quite a lot. She's moved out. She lives at the allotment. It's been a rough winter for her.
I've been doing a lot better with romantic gestures. I came home from skiing. I gave her a knife.
It was a good one.
Where was it from?
Switzerland.
Oh, of course.
The place of
But
origin.
you weren't in Switzerland?
I was.
Oh, were you?
I was in Geneva Airport. Airport knife. John, they sold me that at the airport. Mad.
That is mad.
Yeah. But don't worry, they put it in a plastic bag and sealed it up, so I couldn't have hijacked
You
the
bought a
plane.
knife at the airport?
I bought a knife
That
at
feels
Geneva
wrong, doesn't it?
Airport, post security, in the shops before you get on the plane.
They don't even let you have spoons in the restaurants at airports.
Yeah, in case you eat someone to death on the plane.
Swear down.
That's mad.
And he went, I've got to put this in a security bag, and got a plastic bag out that had like when you get an ASOS delivery and you send something back. ASOS, sorry.
To be fair, you can't open the bag because you haven't got your knife.
It's
It's clever. It's
Smart
4
thinking.
yes.
Okay.
So I'm really doing better with the romantic gestures.
No, I've
Swiss
been-
Army knives,
you
mugs.
putting anything in the card?
Women loves night.
Putting
Knives and
anything in the
cups.
card? Or is just the
A
card?
tenner.
Flowers, maybe. We've got
flowers
some
in the
flowers.
Flowers in the card.
Have we got us some flowers?
I'm gonna get some. God, thinking.
It's too late now.
Yeah. No, it's not. What do you mean it's too late? I've got 48 hours. I don't have to grow the
Like
fuckers.
Kiefer Sutherland. What are you
You
gonna
know,
do?
it's tomorrow.
Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day.
Oh, tomorrow is. Now I've fucked up the days. Oh shit! There's no way I get flowers.
The night before Valentine's Day.
No, they're all shut. They've set fire to all the flowers. What do you mean?
Everyone's bought them.
Right. I'm buying flowers, and there will be some flowers. Of course there will.
Threaten me.
I'll just get something. Like one of them big ones with mum on it.
Is it a funeral?
She's dead.
Yeah, no, but the Valentine stuff's gonna have gone in it. I just get this big mum
Go to an
thing.
undertaker's, say your mum's died. 'Cause she has. And then get the mum flowers and give them to Laura.
Or get the mum flowers, but rearrange the first M to be a B. And then get more flowers and make a question mark. And it can just be like, bum.
Bum.
You want me to bum you?
4 foot wide anal request.
And
Anal?
have that ready on the top floor of Rosie's when you walk in.
Oh, nice.
4 foot wide anal request is a great Write that down.
Write that down in your journal. Get your journal. I need help with this.
We are 4 foot wide. Anal request. This is bum.
This is bitches loves knives.
You just babe. That was
I
horrible.
laughed a bit. I was like,
All right, guys. Thank you. I'll let you know how it
Also,
goes.
I think Valentine's Day's out the shite, so I was.
Well, so do I. Until I got all of this good.
But
We're
we're going to,
flowers or anything, Serica?
well, we're going to be away for the weekend, so just buying something to dye in the house while I'm not there. And then we're going to Italy
You
as
could
well.
just leave them in a vase, though.
No, but we're not going to be there to look at them. We're just going to come back and they'll be dead. I may as well buy the rabbit and not feed it then.
Are you going directly from Dublin to Italy? Or are you
We're
coming
back for the night and then, yeah. I think it's out the shite, but we're going to Dublin for a lovely meal with people we love, and we've also got a little bit of shopping, so we're going to go to a jeweller's and buy each other a little gift.
Oh, you went to that shop that she likes, didn't you?
Astrid and Miu was there, yeah. Yeah.
Who was that?
We went to some shops.
Astrid and Miu. I went in New York with Adam as well.
Ashley and B.
Astrid and Miu, it's a jeweller she likes.
yeah.
There's one in Dublin.
Nice.
So we're just going to go in and go pick each, like we're going to pick, and then we're going to, it's not, surprises, but it's our way of doing it.
No, it's really nice. Well, we've never done Valentine's just because I always used to work it and she was never bothered. But because we're going to Dublin the next day, I just felt like I had to do it, really. We could have, you know what? Even if it wasn't Valentine's, we'd have probably gone out for a meal. But I feel like...
What are Valentine's gigs like?
Quite nice,
Very
usually.
coupley, lovely.
Yeah.
Are they lovely, yeah?
Yeah.
Suppose everyone's just there to have a nice time, aren't they?
And often, it's not quite like... No, sometimes there's extra shows. If it falls on a Saturday, I've known clubs like throw an extra show on. There's definitely work to be had as a circuit comic on Valentine's. Not me though. I'll be in the club. Not the comedy club. Come on, love.
Go in here, innit?
Come on. Get
We
your.
can't be going home. He's just put the Sex and the City thing.
Get your reef, love. I'm closing Alexander's. There's work to be had. It's Valentine's Day.
What is the plan after the meal, though?
Full sex.
You're not going to warm it up?
What do you mean?
Like
The
with
food you get to take away, you're going to warm that up.
Put it in the
While you
microwave?
fucking.
Oh yeah.
No, mate, you're going to drink at the meal?
I might. Yeah.
Is Laura a big pisshead when she gets going?
Massive. Massive. She stinks like 3 times a year.
No, but on those 3 times, does she go ham?
She's going, mate, Dan's Anthems. She's there. She's coming. She's nailed on. Sister. She's got friends coming from Nottingham. That is going to be a piss, Laura.
That's the club, though.
That is the club.
That is the ultimate
Mate,
club.
we went to see Bongos Bingo. We went to see the venue. I know it's stupid because I've been to content before, but it was empty and they turned off the lights and they turned on all the sort of show lights. Fuck me, I have no right to have my first like dance night event to be in such a good venue. It's going to be. I've sold 30% of the tickets. It can hold loads. It needs to sell another 30%, and then everyone will have a bit of space. It's not going to be jammed in, but my God, it's going to look amazing. And Laura is dead excited about it. I've got all the peeps coming. I'm so excited about that. I think she's going to get pissed at that. And that's where her social anxiety kicks in. She's like, oh, people will know me. And I'll have to speak to people. So I think she's going to drink through that. Yeah. If you're coming to Dan's Anthems, tickets available in the show description. I want to be called D Money all night. Thank you.
Dan, can you drop the Sex and the City soundtrack music? And everyone will do this.
That's got to be on the list now.
Can someone make me a dance version? Yeah, but when am I getting it? I want a dance track version of the Sex and the City theme tune, and we are fucking playing it.
We're ladies who lunch.
So you do a little description of the...
You've never watched it, have you?
No.
I mean, that is it.
We're ladies who lunch. We drink Cosmopolitans on a Tuesday morning. We're the bitches.
Oh, and
Talk about boys.
Samantha. Was it Samantha that just got...
The Scouse one. Is she the Scouse one?
She's the fake Scouts one.
Yeah.
No,
She just got all the dick, didn't she?
They all just get fucked and drink Cosmos. That's it.
No, but she gets... She's like the Joey of the... She's like, I just love dick.
Oh, she the pussy.
He's
Basically,
the bum lord.
every bit of script was like, oh my God, what are you going to do about Mr. Big? And she was like, I'm the bum lord though, so what do I know? Should be dance.
That is his name as well. His name is Mr. Big. You're right there.
I know, I watched it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I used to watch it.
I'm more of a Gossip Girl guy myself.
Yeah.
Cool. And that is time for a little break. Happy Valentine's, everyone. Hello, everyone. Time to talk about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com and use the code WORD20 for 20% off. And how much is the shipping, Carl?
Free.
It's free.
Where?
At manscaped.com.
Worldwide.
Oh, worldwide, sorry. This is the, they do bundles. Because obviously, you know, you've got to sort your pube game out. Also, men grow hair on their face, Carl.
Your face game.
Yeah. So why not combo that with the Beard and Balls bundle? Now, I use the Beard Hedger for all of this, or nipple hair. It's good for nipple hair.
Use it for your pubes.
No, I use the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra.
It's got skin-safe technology, so you won't snag the bag.
And also a dual blade system. And I'll tell you what, I think I'm using one blade. You're mad.
It's also got a headlight on it, like a little light. So if you're shaving your pubes in the loft, you can see it.
And a lot of people be like, oh, well, this is just for, you know, men for buying it for themselves. What if, ladies, what if you're like, God, I'm sick of Derek's pubes? Get on Manscaped. Manscaped.com. Use code WORD20 for 20% off and...
Free shipping worldwide.
Nice. You did that really well then.
Thank you, sir.
Manscaped. Wicked. There are 289,000 patrons with at least one paid subscriber. And we are currently 15th biggest in the world.
For a reason.
Who wouldn't sign up to that, Adam?
Gimps, mate.
It'd be insane. What, you get and have a word
Losers.
publicly on a Monday? You can sign up for as little as £3 a month and get exclusive episodes, early release to the public, and all the specials, which is about to include India.
We went to India on bikes, waved at all the children, and you can watch it.
It's better than that makes it sound. I'm going to be totally honest. I've seen it. It's a little more emotional than that.
I think we go with the soft sell on the Patreon.
It's sound.
Just don't worry about it. No.
You don't want to sign up? No, don't worry
You
about
also get mad that Mondays, changing the game. You get money off merch. You get ticket early release. You get all that for just £3 a month.
it. Sign up at patreon.com/haveawordpod. We're the best, innit?
That's the old Patreon I've heard you using there. Hello, left for £3 a month. Like you're selling fish.
Come on, lady.
Patreon. Have a look. Patreon. Best in the world.
It's that
Patreon.
good, people.
Indian
Best
special.
Patreon.
Patreon.
He wasn't Indian. He's from London. Just got a mad accent.
If you do this, dumb. I don't think I can forget about it for this section.
You go and get the
What
jacket.
have you ordered a jacket from Adidas and they've sent you a tent?
No, I ordered one from Adidas. I go and get it.
That's how you say Adidas.
He's jogging.
It was Adi Dassler. So
Yeah. Adidas.
Do you know Puma is his brother's company? And he set it up to try and fuck Adi over.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I ordered a green smart item and they've sent me double XL.
Smart though.
You can
For
cover
the-
a fucking sofa in that, mate.
For the audio listeners,
It's a big jacket.
yeah,
I'm so sad.
Carl's
It's
got
a big knock.
the main sale of the Mary Rose.
John, you're really excited to get something in the post.
Yeah.
And then you get
I
the
love
excitement of
posting.
it coming. Like good post, like delivery, and then it's a TEDx jacket that's 2-3 sizes too big.
I got a wonderful Philadelphia Eagles varsity jacket from Abercrombie and Fitch.
He's an Eagles fan.
Oh, I'm an Eagle.
He's been saying that since the start.
I actually have.
I like their colours.
Yeah.
Not the players, the kits.
Yeah.
Since the start of last Tuesday.
I've been an Eagles fan for years, mate.
Right.
I think my Eagle
Why did you get the Bears jersey and the Chiefs jersey?
for you.
Oh, for me.
He says,
how I like-
fly high like an eagle before he goes
Yeah.
to bed.
I say go Birds, go. Or the Eagles.
It's a Palace fan.
Give me an E. Give me an A.
A.
Give me a G.
G.
Give me a Les.
Les.
What does it spell?
Eagles. I love the Eagles. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
So, Adidas, if you're watching, fuck off.
Unless you want to sponsor us.
Unless you want to
In which
sponsor
case, Carl will wear that every episode for the next
Just-
5 years.
Put it on.
No,
Come
because I
on.
won't be able to send it back.
Show your nan your new coat.
You will be able to send it back. Just don't
What are you
take
gonna
the
do?
tags off.
No,
You
I
can
can't.
try something on.
Don't sweat.
Never been in a
it.
shop before.
You don't know. That might fit you.
Okay, keep podcasting and I'll go and put this on in the back.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Put it on
Put on over it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the room.
Over me jumper. Are you mad?
It's also
that's nice.
fucking freezing in here, so it might be good.
A baggy fit is what people are into. Oh, that's nice.
That is smart.
Like your dad's jacket, no offense.
It doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to. I can't lie.
It looks.
Go, it's smart, that.
Oh, that's nice. That. Keep your
All the
hands
kids are
warm.
wearing them, you know. All the cool kids.
Big kids.
It's not that big.
Look at his arms.
It's smart, though. It looks like it's meant to be like that.
Like David Price.
Or me at the Comedy Awards.
Oh, fit at the comedy.
Oh, that was a loose fit, that one, wasn't it?
It was.
But the thing is, now I've got to send this back, and I don't send thing back.
I don't even say send things back.
No, but they're gonna go. Yeah, just take it to the nearest. No.
Why didn't you go and give it to a charity man, homeless man?
charity?
Why didn't you give it to 3?
Shit, stupid. You know that.
Go and give it to a homeless man. He'll love that.
Put it next to the jacket I
can wear
got
it
from
for the job
Moss Bros
interview.
that Will told me to buy for his wedding and then said, nah, we're sending it back. And I've left it in the studio. And now I own a jacket that is honestly awful. And I'm going to wear it to his wedding on purpose because it's his
What
fault.
colour is it?
It's like a light blue cord. It's really poor. I can't send it back. It's been in the studio for 2 months. I'm past the returns.
Well, they're gonna go. Yeah, return it. Go to the shop. But why should I have to do that?
That's
Otherwise
right.
you don't get your other one.
What do you want an Adidas courier to come and get it from you?
They dropped it off here. They should come and collect it. I don't want it. They've just given me something I don't want and gone, yeah, just go to the shop with it. No.
Right.
It's done me head in. They've given me a task. What the fuck do I want a task for?
Tent and a
I
task.
agree with you so much, but I enjoy watching.
I shouldn't have to set. That should be mine now, and they should send
And they
me the
should-
thing that I want.
Right.
Yeah, but that is how it'll work.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, you just say it hasn't shown up. You sent me the wrong thing, and I'm not sending it back.
Which
Suck
one
me
is
dick.
it? It hasn't shown up. It's the wrong thing.
This is way too big and I haven't got it.
Did you buy that jacket but in green?
No, I didn't buy that jacket. I bought a lovely Bayern Munich thing. It's gorgeous.
You don't like Terex?
Not that. I've got that as well.
God.
I think you should wear that.
Chinese teletext.
So sign up at patreon.com/haveawordpod because Carl needs postage money.
No, I'm not paying for it. But I'm going to pay to drive to the post office.
Right, well, he needs petrol money. And one of his tyres will probably explode on the way. Oh, if it does. With his £900 tyres.
Tires shouldn't be that much. You'll get picked off. So should Nan probably. Fucking front garden.
Easy, Carl. Easy. Don't get annoyed about comments that you've just made up in your head. I tell you what, these things that I've just said to me are fucking
No, people have
fucking
said that.
annoying.
You're like, you shouldn't be paying that for tyres. Like I'm purposely paying too much. It could be cheaper. What I want to complain about. Fuck off. That's done my head in.
It's smart. You have it. No, it's too big for me. Looks good on you.
Shall we do a...
Oversize is the new chic.
Adam Nixon says, this is stand-up related. And you do stand-up to a very high standard. How's it going, fellas? Question. I'm all right. Question for you. I was recently lucky enough to be on a Caribbean cruise for 2 weeks, flex, over Christmas. I wouldn't be into that. Would you? Doesn't feel like that's where you want to spend
Is
Christmas.
the cruise
is it?
around the Caribbean or just entirely staffed by Caribbeans?
That goes to that. Caribbean cruise to Iceland. I'd go to that.
Don't go outside. It's freezing.
That's what I'd expect from a Caribbean cruise. I wouldn't want, like, non-Caribbeans working on it.
Yeah. If I went on a Caribbean cruise, I want nothing but jerk, chicken, and Bob Marley.
What's the drink?
I
Like lilt?
nearly said bongo, but that's in the Congo, innit?
Malibu. I feel like Malibu.
Coconut rum.
What are you getting out?
Is it not lilt?
What are you getting out, Carl?
These handcuffs, because of Adidas, have cuffed me to this fucking system now, haven't they?
Oh, mate, that is
It's a treat for the audio listeners, that bag.
a weird... I haven't got misophonia about that.
That sounded Asian.
Misophonia.
What? Are you
Misophonia. Misophonia.
Stop it.
You're a lot funnier than most people. We can
Ting.
agree. You don't have to keep saying it.
Ting or lilt.
Lilt's not actually
No.
Caribbean.
It is.
Oh,
Is
ting.
it?
Oh, well, the advertising has made me think it is. Malibu definitely is. Oh,
Yeah.
man, it's total gridlock.
What's happened to that?
It's a Malibu advert. I don't think I've lost my mind. I just don't think you're getting the references.
Just had me so horny for no reason.
Misophonia. It's a proper phobia. Can you pull up misophonia?
I know.
Well,
yeah,
no,
it is.
misophonia. It's not misophonia.
I know, but I've heard.
It's a phobia of the people you're financially tied to doing inappropriate accents on the internet.
I've got it then. Saying that you've got it as well.
What are you doing there?
I told you I've been cuffed by Adidas. Go on, that's the question.
So, as we remember from 4 minutes ago, Adam Nixon was on a Caribbean cruise. Once each week, there was a special guest UK comedian. The comedians weren't my cup of tea, if I'm honest, but it was a boat full of mainly old biddies, so I couldn't really complain that they didn't have the likes of Mike Rice on. The comedian would come onto the boat wherever we were docked and do 2 shows that same evening. The next night, they'd do an 11 p.m. naughty show, then get off the boat and the next port and would probably fly home. I assume this must be decent money considering it was over Christmas, being made to fly 9 hours each way for 2.5 hours worth of shows. My question is this. Are there any ways for comedians to make money that we may, as the public, may never have thought of? Are there comedians out there, for example, who exclusively play the Eurostar, but we'll never see them touring in the UK because they make their living on trains?
Exclusively.
There is, yeah, isn't there? There's the after dinner circuit
Yep.
where, you know, sometimes you'll go to like a sportsman's club, you know, a sports club somewhere, middle of nowhere, and they'll be like, right, tonight we've got Jeff Winter on, who's former Premier League referee.
I was thinking Jeff Winter.
Well, that's because one of the only ones I've ever done was Jeff Winter. I've got Jeff Winter's number if you ever want a yellow card or anything.
Hello. Yeah, go on FaceTime and book me there, please, Jeff.
And you listen to Jeff tell all his larks
And he's got some good ones.
about being a Premier League referee. And then after he's done, comedian does half an hour.
Is it? I thought it was the comedian. I've never done one.
It depends.
I've never been.
It depends
Right.
on the speaker. Speaker sets the rules.
Right.
And normally, you know, they'll let you get there a bit earlier and they'll give you the bye and peas.
In Jeff Winter's voice.
So there's a lot of comedians who do that you would never, like, they're not even trying to build a profile, really.
We know Jamie Sutherland, don't we? Jamie Sutherland is the he's stop showing off. He's someone I think that can do our circuit, the mainstream circuit, the after dinners. He's basically made himself potentially the most employable comedian ever. But it's not a life I would want to. I'm just not good at it. You've got to play to your
Totally.
strengths.
And I think a lot of the comedians we're talking about here as well are also the comedians maybe doing these cruisy ships.
Yeah, so the big cruise companies, I know for a fact, in the last 5 years or so, have had a good push of like, we should get some of these younger comics, you know, from the alternative circuit. And then they go, brilliant. And they get a booking agent involved or a promoter involved. Because I've had emails from both agents who are trying to sort of like throw P&O Ferries, different names and different like whatever YouTube clips so they can have a look. I remember Pete Vincent coming going, listen, we've been approached by a cruising company. The money's good. It is like $2,500 or whatever.
Filipino Ferry.
But you've got to do 2 different clean shows.
Yeah.
45 minutes to an hour. Mate, I can't do 12 minutes clean. Like,
It's clean, not swearing.
clean, no.
And also, you can't talk about cocks or bumholes or
I close on my cocks and
anything
bumhole stuff.
controversial.
So it's just like, oh, me kitchen drawer's got batteries in. That kind of shit. You know what I mean?
I can't
Like,
wait to see your kitchen drawer battery bit when we get those
Great,
types of
right?
pictures.
You can have my escalator bit as well. It's up and down.
I know Virgin Active. Is it Virgin Active or Virgin Boats?
Virgin Active's the gym, isn't it?
Yeah, Virgin Boats are doing more alternative comics. And I know that because a few months ago, I was in the car with Alfie, and Alfie said to me, me and you should do a Virgin cruise.
oh,
And
I'm coming to watch that.
And I went, right, okay. I was like, do you reckon Jesse'd be all right with that? And he was like, I mean, the gigs that they run. I hadn't heard of it at this stage. And initially, I just thought Alfie wanted me to go on a cruise with him. But he was suggesting we should both try and get booked for the same Virgin cruise, do the gigs, and then travel around the Caribbean, man.
The problem is,
I love that we've got to a point where
is it a Caribbean cruise? Because I can do this voice all week. I think it's great that someone younger in the office has gone, you know what, guys, we really need to freshen this up. But their clientele, as this guy Adam Nixon says, that's not quickly modernised, has it? They're still like, oh, we've been coming here for 25 years.
Yeah, but
they want a bit of
got to be
clean.
on the way out, them lot.
I've
Like
got a
the
question.
Asian old cunts.
I've got a question about old people. When did that group of old people stop? Because I said this the other day, didn't I? I feels like the old people that we were young are still the same old people now.
I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? There isn't like a new wave of old people yet.
There is, because like my dad's 65 this year.
Yeah, I think you're getting older, so your perception of what old is still old. But a lot of 18-year-olds look at like anyone our dad's age and go, fucking dead old. Where we're like, no, that's different.
Yeah, I mean, like pensioners, they all still dress and look the same as when. Like, are we going to just automatically look and dress?
You
like
just get to a certain
old's
point
your
and you
mum?
give up.
65 this year.
God, she looks good.
She can still go as well. Can't you?
She can still walk, yeah.
I mean, fuck.
Oh, I didn't. Wasn't aware. Of that.
I want a moratorium on the jokes for a bit because of what happened at the screening. I
We haven't really spoke about that, have we? Or did we?
No.
I don't know.
We did a
Protect her at all costs.
screening of the India special, and there's a moment in the India special,
There's three
spoilers,
moments. There's 3 moments.
where Carl says, this is really easy. When does the challenge start? And I said, when your mum's in a room full of cocks and she's not allowed to suck any of them.
And where was my mum
During the
sat? Where was
screening.
my mum sat, Adam?
Right next to me.
But, and here is the kicker, she hates wearing hearing aids, so she didn't need it. And
Yeah.
that made me
Well, she
so
did give me a
happy.
kiss and a hug on the way out, so she either didn't hear it or she loved it.
But she did leave early, so there's a chance.
No, she didn't. I don't know.
Oh, I've
I
never
know by
felt
now.
more alive.
Yeah, I didn't. I wanted to be dead.
All of us on the back row were like,
Getting a blowy? Not off my mum.
the Have a Word stand-up cruise. Anyone interested?
They do these sorts of things, don't they? The radio stations at the minute. Like you go with the people that present the radio show.
I'd do a cruise. We could do it if we could hire a big fucking boat off someone.
You know someone, surely.
I reckon
This is well doable, you know. The Have a Word cruise is well doable.
Have you seen the new big
Like a
cruise?
festival.
Yeah, it's they do it
At
for like
sea.
who was it? I was with one of my brother's mates and he'd just been away with Ken Bruce on a cruise
Who's Ken Bruce?
from the radio.
He's the old Radio 2 presenter.
Of course.
It was him and Kate Thornton went
How
round.
much tickets for this?
A-listers here, mate.
Ken Bruce and Kate Thornton did a special
How much were these
cruise.
Yeah.
tickets?
What?
Is it greatest hits radio?
Sink that motherfucking shit. Honestly. Oh, Somalian pirates.
he got
Take
them?
that down.
Has he got like a behind the scenes in the
Yeah,
know for
man.
them? Surely.
Oh,
They're
wow.
the followers.
How good would it be if we did a Have a Word cruise and we got Somalian pirates?
Well, that would be the bad bit, wouldn't it?
Awful.
No, I think it'd be the most fun ever.
What's the new big cruise? Have you seen it?
I think it'd be fun.
The advert that was on the Super Bowl. Did you see the Super Bowl adverts that we watched together?
Yeah, that fever dream where they just do a fucking tombola of random celebrities.
Yeah, it was.
Celebrity XL.
Fuck me, that's a big boy. That.
Are they
It's like-
those ones that they go on for the whole year?
Yeah, I don't know how it floats. It's got like 50 levels.
I think summer next year we should be looking to do this.
I'd love to do a
Like
cruise.
the Irish Sea.
Yeah,
Should we not just do a Butlins weekender? Start small.
I'd love to do a
Those
cruise.
Butlins weekenders look good. There's a hospitality one, drum and bass one that I really want to go to. Fatboy Slim's doing one in Maidenhead. I want to go to that as well.
None of what you've just said sounds appealing to me.
I know.
Holiday camp, Fatboy Slim, Maidenhead. Nah.
Fatboy Slim.
Didn't he once do a gig that big and bad that
Yeah.
it got banned gigs?
Yeah, they had like 250,000
Brighton.
people turn up on Brighton Beach.
And
They
people
thought
died.
everyone died. Yeah,
Fuck, no.
250,000 people. Fatboy Slim killed 250,000 people. He's the new Hitler. And he divorced Zoe Ball. Bastard.
No, 4 people died, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I don't think it was Fatboy Slim's fault. You know, it was a free event, and they.
Feels like he's maybe a little bit liable.
Well, he wasn't, was he? I mean,
He's not in prison.
No,
is it a crime? No,
Is it a crime?
250,000 people turned up, and
4 of them died. I
he
think.
didn't. Hang on,
Some-
this wasn't an illegal party. He just put on. They were like, "Hey, Fatboy, should we start
but
playing
I'm
tunes
saying
on the beach?"
They haven't really thought it through, have they? They
Nah,
thought
well,
like 10,000 people want to turn up. And
I'll tell you
40
what,
million
Carl. I'll give you this. They've never done it again.
No.
No.
It's illegal now, isn't it?
Now he's doing it at Butlins in Maidenhead. And it's ticketed. I'd like to go. Finn, are you up for it?
Have a weird boat, though, mate. Have a boat, we can call it.
There you go.
Have a boat? Have a cruise? Or
Murderer's boat.
Murderer's boat.
That doesn't sound like something you want to buy a ticket
I don't want to go on there. What does it consist of? How long is it?
I just want to be on a
I
boat.
think you do every single one of the events that we do. So you'd have a country day, you'd have a quiz, you'd have a karaoke, you'd have a dance anthems, you'd have stand up.
This sounds fucking
You can do a music.
And
song.
Adam drives. He's
Doesn't put
got to be the
myself forward.
captain.
there's not. I'm not doing it unless I'm driving it.
Yeah, of course. We know that.
By the way, Adam Rowe's driving the boat. I was like, oh shit.
That would massively affect ticket sales. I'm totally into it. So if you've got a cruise ship,
We must have a cruise ship company who listens to this.
What,
Yeah.
Sell cruise ships.
No, someone that works for P&O or something.
Yeah, but not just like a cleaner, like someone high up,
Yeah.
like P or O, Paul or Ozzy.
Big P.
It's Paul and Ozzy on the water. They give us a boat for the week.
Yeah, for money, I think. Yeah.
No, but some things money can't buy, Dan.
But I think with cruise ships, it's mainly money that buys them.
No,
Traditionally.
I don't think they rent cruise ships out to people.
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Everything's for sale. These nanas are dying out. A cruise is as popular as they used to be.
Where are we going? What route are we taking?
Caribbean for the staff.
Liverpool.
Are
to
we
the
just
Caribbean.
going into the
Somalia
Irish
for the
Sea, or
bands.
are we going to like fucking Norway or something?
We're not going to Dublin and back and then back to Dublin. What's this? We've got to go. Come on.
So
Dublin back and then back to
that greatest hits radio one I was talking about started at London, went to Hamburg, and then ended up in Amsterdam, and then back to London.
This is
shite.
That's not.
We need
I want to go to like tropical gaffs.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
2 months cruise.
Yeah. You fly to Miami. You watch Adam's show.
We're going to have to pre-record a lot of episodes. I can't believe the price of these cruises.
I don't live near Miami. I can't go. Yeah, it's you if you're listening. I am. Right.
By Adidas.
Right, there you go. Coming next year, have a boat.
It's not. But we can dream.
It's on the list out there.
Why,
you know.
why can it not? Why are you saying it's not?
All right.
We're doing it.
I think
End of. Cool.
Have Airlines is more possible.
Oh, yeah. Guys in the sky. Oh, yeah. It's totally
I'm not
more
doing it
possible.
unless I'm driving it.
No, we get a plane. We charter a plane and we work it. And this,
Sorry.
it's on the list out there.
Have a but. It's not on a list. No one
It
has
is
written
on
that
the
down.
list on the board for potential specials. Have Airlines.
Stay. No more
I
pens
thought
for
that was
you.
more like the documentary airline.
No.
Oh right, okay.
We work on a plane.
the level of customer service you would give off would be
Phenomenal.
no.
I'd much rather do the cruise.
Yeah, that's just an hour of you pushing a trolley
we
up and
fly
down.
to the cruise.
No, we'll just do the cruise and we'll set off from the Albert Dock and we'll go to the Brunswick Dock.
Where's that?
4 minutes away.
All right, cool. Slowly. 2 weeks.
We're docked for 13 days.
You can all sleep in your own beds. It's great.
I'm into it. Have a boat. Coming July 2026.
No, let's not put dates on things.
19th of July 2026.
We should stop doing that. Well, that was great. Good meeting, guys. I'm glad we did that. That's July sorted, isn't it? Next
You
year.
can rent a cruise ship. Just Google it.
It's time for. Let's go cruising.
Isn't that something to do with bumming?
I nearly made that joke before. So cruising is when you go and just sit in a public toilet. Mate, it's sort of coming off.
It
It's with a Z, isn't it?
Like Beckham. What? Like Cruise Beckham.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so. So what do you just sit in a bog and wait for someone?
Like George Michael was always cruising money.
So you,
Yeah, he
so,
was.
hang
yeah.
on. I
He
want
was
to
also sucking off men. Oh,
That's what I mean.
Oh, I thought you.
Yeah, I want to go cruising. What do we do?
I thought he was cottaging.
I think cottaging's when you tuck your balls between your legs and
Isn't
someone
that
licks them from
bushes?
behind.
I thought that was bushes.
haveawordpod@gmail.com.
I've just done to type cruising in and I've got a search history of cruising gay.
I bet you'd have a new laptop as well. Dirty get. You only got it yesterday.
Oh, look, someone else done it.
Sam says,
Hang on a minute.
We don't know what
Let's get to the
cruising
bottom of this cruising thing, then.
Walking or driving about certain areas called cruising grounds looking for a sexual partner.
There you go, yeah. You know when you, like, drive slowly through, like, fucking Victoria Street?
so what is cottaging? Because
And cottaging's the toilet one.
Yeah. Harry was right. Getting bummed in the toilet or sucking someone off in the toilet, cottaging, driving around looking for cock, cruising.
I'm not
Easy
sure.
to get the mixed
Tuck
up.
your bollocks between your legs and get someone to lick it. A cow.
that's a fruit bowl.
Fruit bowl.
That's the naughty fruit bowl.
Is it?
Yeah.
These are usually anonymous, but Sam's into it. Sam says, a couple of years ago, a man texted my number accidentally thinking I was his oven repairman. I ran with it and took the conversation weirder and weirder with every message, getting him to put stupid things in his oven to try and fix it. This included a sock, a cup of rice, and a cup of water. I asked him to send me pictures every time he did it to entertain my friends. This went on for a few days, and after him still not realising I wasn't his oven repairman, I eventually had to just tell him. He was not amused and said he'd had to order food out every night for his kids. Do I deserve
Who's
penance?
got an oven repair
A
man?
regular one? I'll just text the oven repairman. Are you getting him round? No. You have to walk me through it. through a series of images.
No penance.
Text the oven repairman there.
No, he's done the exact
I've got
right
a washing
thing there.
machine repairman.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's a job, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but surely an oven repairman's a job then.
I don't think it is.
Why? Ovens
Must
break?
Just buy a new one.
No.
Just because
hang
on,
You're earning.
How often do you text? How often do you text your laundry man? I didn't mean that to be a
You gay lover.
When we go cottaging together. Well, the washing machine repairman,
Yeah.
he's been to our house in 6 years, probably 2 or 3 times.
What are you doing?
What
to
are you
your
doing to your washing
He's
machine?
got an Asian wife that he always brings. I don't know why I had to add that. It's
What's
not-
he saved
feels
us on your
noteworthy.
phone?
Washing machine repairman
What's his name?
with Asian wife.
Is the one without Asian wife also in there?
Is it?
brackets Asian wife?
I won't use him. Have I
In
actually?
the last 6 years, your washing machine has broken 3 times.
And I bought a new one.
You
by
washing
now.
bricks?
Yeah. Well, how are you going to
Clean
clean?
them bricks, love.
How are you going to clean your bricks? I don't know what you're laughing at. Not only at 30 degrees. Otherwise, it damages the brickwork. You've got Chris Washington. Just flex.
When do you call your oven repair man?
When your oven breaks.
No, but I don't know. It seems.
No, he doesn't even call him. Just text him. All right, Jim. It's fucked again.
I mean, my potatoes aren't cooking. Put some socks in it. He's an idiot.
No penance.
No, I mean, he's done the right thing.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
someone texts me being like, hey, John, you're the oven repairman, aren't you?
Oh, you take these opportunities with both hands.
Yeah.
He's done a good
Oh,
job.
yeah. Anonymous lady. Hey up, lids, please keep me anonymous. 2 years ago, I found out that my boyfriend of 2 years at the time and partner of my now 1.5-year-old was cheating on me with multiple women while I was heavily pregnant because, and I quote, she doesn't put out like she used to. When I found this out, I was secretly seething. I think you can be publicly seething. So I went through his phone and sent myself everything. I would check his phone regularly to see when he was going to meet these women. The days that he was planning on meeting them, I would stick laxatives in his brews, so he had to cancel. He ended up losing his fuck partners because he wouldn't meet them anymore due to his stomach issues. Do I deserve penance? P.S. The penance can't be towards him because he died last year.
Or did he? Or did he die of stomach problems?
Because I think this might be, admissible in court.
You've been spiking him and he died.
No, it's a separate. She wouldn't. He's not gonna. He can't.
You can die of poo so much.
Yeah, you can
You can
shit
shit
yourself to
yourself,
death.
His rabbit did it?
And he was a cheating little bastard. Fucking like her.
She might have killed him here.
Yeah, this.
I'm on her side though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I do better things than that though. Just
What?
make him do a poo.
No, that is a good one.
He's an idiot as well. If you don't put 2 and 2 together after like the third go, you're an idiot.
Why would he put 2 and 2 together?
I'm meeting this girl. Oh, and now I've got a poo. No, but I mean, if you had like laxative poos every time you're meant to be meeting the girls.
It is on him that he hasn't like figured this out. I'm just going out to meet my friend. Oh, before you go, I'll make you a cup of tea. Down it.
Don't smell it. I need a poo. Oh, weird. Stay in.
Oh, forget your tea. Oh, no. I don't like waste.
Amazing level of
But you
control
made
on
him-
her part.
you
You've
made
been
him
cheating
look-
on me while I'm pregnant. I'm not going to say anything. I'll just get some laxatives.
Just going to fucking poo you to death. How about that?
Secretly
What would you do then? What's a better alternative
If
than
my partner was cheating on me while I was pregnant,
Yeah, but you've got to get some sort of revenge. Like you can't just go, yeah, I'll fucking leave him.
I'd just go to all the dates and sit near. But
But
never let
after
them-
one,
She's
you
like,
go,
don't mind him. That's fella.
Wow.
No, but never let them see me. And then I'd slowly like say things throughout the night, like, "Oh, do you remember when that fella walked into the bar before? Oh no, I wasn't there, was I?"
I'd be quite worried for your missus' safety if she ever like was doing this. Like,
She says that. She says I'm very capable of murder.
you are absolutely capable of murder.
No, I'm not. I don't like hurting. Like that makes
No,
me sick.
if someone hurt someone close to you, you would.
No, yeah, but this is the person me.
What?
I think if Serica had
If someone hurt Seneca, yeah.
no, if she had like several fuck partners and you found out about it, you
While you were
you
pregnant.
could
Scorched her.
easily snap and kill her.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't kill her.
I think you would. You know.
No, please don't use this in court. I wouldn't. And I didn't either. Fucking hell. I wouldn't kill anybody, but I'd be good at getting people back. Really good at it. And she knows that.
So what would you do?
I don't know. I'd do something now. It'd
I
take me a
think
while.
you have a focus of energy that could be pretty
Apparently it's my
fearsome.
Scorpio moon.
Right, well, let's be scared of that, ladies.
Apparently a Scorpio moon is, you know,
Scorpion with a arse house.
conducive with... Dangerous though, isn't it? Don't look at a scorpion's ass.
No right to be that funny.
Apparently that's conducive with like having like anger and vengeance. Yeah, I'm very vengeful.
Wow. Is that what time you... Hang on. What's a Scorpio moon?
Can you Google that?
Is that because you're a Scorpio?
I'm not. I'm a Pisces.
So have you got a Scorpio moon? Where'd you
You're
get that?
rising.
Your,
Did you
your
get it from-
main star sign is your sun sign, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your moon sign is a different one.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had a moon
What they do
sign.
is they give everyone all a sign so they can blame everything on everything.
I want to know my moon sign.
Oh, hang on. You're a fucking Libra poo sign, aren't you? That's what it is. Get it?
I'm a Pisces usually.
Is there anyone
March
you're currently
15th.
15th.
Is there anyone you are currently plotting vengeance against in the future? Is there anyone on your... Yeah.
Oh, I know who it is.
Yeah.
Laura.
Pisces. You're a Pisces moon.
Oh, so I'm a Pisces and a Pisces moon?
Yeah.
Where have you got your fucking Scorpio moon from? Where have you got your add-on moon?
What makes your moon and your rising? Serica knows
Oh,
it.
mate.
She knows it.
This is honestly giving me BV, this chat.
Oh, wait.
vibes.
Sorry, your moon signs.
Big vagina.
Oh, wait, no, that was last year. It changes every year. This is a load of shit.
I don't know, but apparently I'm vengeful and I agree.
Well,
Classic
that's the end of
Scorpio
section
moon.
2.
Classic
I wouldn't
Scorpio
kill
moon.
anybody, but I'd be good at it. Like if this was me, I'd be better than just making him do a poo.
Libra.
I think I could kill somebody.
Yeah.
Only to protect somebody though.
Yeah.
Like if someone was hurting one of his or something, and I had to do something to get them off, and I had to hit them with a spade or something.
I don't know, you know.
I think if
you
someone
had to
just done me head in as well.
I think if you have to speak to Santander for longer than you did on the other day on the bus.
Adam Rowe.
Oh, it was so sinister. You getting more and more annoyed. At one point when you out of nowhere you went, I am Adam Rowe and my name is my password with Santander. But you were making eye contact with me. I was like, oh my God.
I bleeped that.
What's
He's
mean?
smoking with Adam Rowe.
No, it
impression.
has to be your voice.
Could be an Adam Rowe
That was Dan's
impression.
voice, wasn't it?
Could be an Adam Rowe impression. It's
Christopher Walken is just easily hackable.
Just bleep out
I'm
his
Christopher
name.
Walken with Santander. My voice.
it's my passion. It's my every day. Oh, fuck my voice. Morgan Freeman fucked Conor McGregor. They can't use their voice.
Santander. My voice. My password.
Is that McConaughey?
Morgan Freeman.
McConaughey.
Really good. Really good.
I'm good. I don't think we use my impressions enough.
I know. The Morgan Freeman should be coming out more.
The best one's Roy Keane. That one's actually sick. I love that one.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Oh, yeah. You all right?
It's his job. It's his job. Roy Keane, I used to do my job.
That's all.
Baby.
This is my password. It's a job.
I'm Roy Keane. Roy Keane. It's not a name. My personal password.
What did you say? Mufasa?
I'm Mufasa.
Hello, Mr. Keane. Do you want to move some money? Yes, into Adam Rose. Like, oh.
I'm Roy Keane. Mufasa is my password. Which I don't know. You'll never know. Baby. Baby.
By the way, I said this in the group. There is a gas leak. And there's going to be a gas leak here of Have a Word. Our aircon's broke right now. We've got heaters on, as you can see. He pointed that there. Apparently, there's a gas leak coming from the air conditioning.
It makes total sense.
And I think extended exposure to it does send us wild.
What's our excuse for the last 4 years before?
Gas leak.
And that's the end of that. See you shortly. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Dan Nightingale and Hattie Preston from the Have a Word podcast. It's time to talk about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's NordVPN. Do you know what a VPN is,
I have
Hattie?
absolutely no idea. And I'm not just saying that.
Well,
actually. Yeah.
I am a bit of an expert.
You?
A VPN is a way where you just you can watch TV in a different country. It's amazing. You get on, you get your VPN set up, and then all of a sudden you're like, British Netflix sucks balls. What about Madagascar Netflix? Yeah.
Fucking yes.
Exactly. And you know Madagascar Netflix, it's
on.
not just the films Madagascar.
It's not just Madagascar on loop.
No, it's good.
Get
and it's
out.
also privacy settings, it's safer. And who likes malware?
Not me.
Not I.
Ugh.
Not I. So go to nordvpn.com/haveaword and you can get an amazing deal. Sign up for 2 years with discounts. You get 4 months extra.
I can't wait to watch Madagascar Netflix, Dan.
You should do.
And fuck you, malware.
God, that had an aggressive tone. NordVPN. It's the best VPN.
Hey, welcome to the studio where the aircon's broke, so we have to wear our coats indoors. Oh,
Micky Bartlett here.
I don't know how to start podcasts when I'm on someone else's. So I went, yeah.
How do you start when you're on yours?
Someone else starts.
Long overdue having you in. How are you?
Not too bad, yeah. All good. Fucking completed dry January.
Did you really?
Yeah, first time
Why?
ever. Just I actually drank that much at Christmas that it was like, this has become an issue.
Was it a pre-planned dry January or
it
a
was
reactionary one?
Fucking New Year's Day, I woke up and I went, I can feel like my internal organs.
Everything's wrong.
I was like, this is fucked. I was lactating. First time it's ever happened.
I think that's a sign.
I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to
Was
go
it
off
milk
for a
or like vodka?
Whiskey.
That one was, it was espresso martini, so this one was,
How
was
did you
common
feel off the
coffee
back of
beans.
it?
It felt great. Well, I felt great after a month, and then I drank once, like 1st of February, straight away. I was like, fucking, let's get stuck in. And kind of didn't like it. I think I might have turned a corner in life. 38 now.
Nah. I think you just turned the wrong corner.
Yeah. I think I might be gay.
Oh, that's a great corner. Keep turning.
After all this time. So have you drank on the 1st of Feb and you haven't since again?
No, I haven't since.
Wow.
I mean, I might.
That's half another dry January.
Yeah, I'm not against. I mean, I might tonight.
Yeah.
I'm on holiday.
A fucking few of us having a fucking, you know.
But I was hitting it fucking hard. The whole of December. I had 2 weddings in December. So that's 2 3-day events.
Can we just say people who get married in December are just selfish cunts?
Absolutely.
Sorry, Thomas.
Disgusting.
And I was best man for once, so fuck you as well, Connor. But yeah, so that was 6 days out of that month were just fucking heavy boozing. And then Christmas and all that added in. It got bad, man. It was like, I was like, you saying shit like, you go to bed, pet, I'll be in a minute. And then it's like, Alexa, play another sad one. Just strangle wanking in the kitchen.
See, I went quite heavy on the ale across December myself, but then January is Jack's birthday and my birthday, and it was just like, what's the fucking point? Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
there's just no point even trying or lying to myself, so just fuck it. Then I was in Texas for a few weeks in New York, and I was like, well, yeah, I've got to have a pint out there, do you know what I mean?
Aye.
And now it's fucking...
Murderers Row.
Now the tour starts, it's Valentine's weekend. We're doing Valentine's weekend in Dublin, so
It's hard
that's this
being a
month, and in
fucking rock
March
star,
is your birthday.
It's my birthday. then.
We always go big for mine.
Always go big for his birthday. April, April's got Easter probably.
And then it's Whitsuntide,
wedding.
and you've got to drink.
My
that.
wedding.
Wedding.
And his wedding, we can't, you got
And
fucking
in June, so there's 2 months.
Yeah, and May, that's the end of the
Reds-
season.
the
That's-
Reds,
No,
yeah.
that's the stag do as well.
and that's the stag do. So, like, I think come July.
But then July, the weather's good.
Oh,
So that's July and August and September written off, and then fucking hell,
Halloween.
October
you can't do
is
Halloween
Meatloaf's
sober.
birthday. So
Yeah.
happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf, yeah.
R.I.P.
There's bonfire night as well in November, and then we're back at Christmas again.
Got to drink.
It's quite tough to take a month off with my schedule.
Do you know what? Fuck it. Let's cancel this and go to the pub. That sounds fucking great.
There is a pub right over the road from the studio, and occasionally when a guest comes in, we do just ask someone to go over and come back with like a tray of Guinness.
Do you want a Guinness, Mickey?
I mean, if we're all having one, I'm not driving.
I'll even go get some Guinness.
Oh, there was a big
We'll get
pause
them in
for
a
that,
break.
yeah.
We'll get them in a break.
Fucking right. Fuck yeah. That's the wagon.
I didn't like it. I think I'm done with drinking forever. Do you want a Guinness, Mickey?
That's what I was
Fucking
thinking.
yeah.
My nickname's Deck Chair.
Why?
Because I fold easily. And we were on I did a 2-week stand-up thing around Eastern Europe with Nick Cody. And everywhere we got to, it was like every venue was like, we're so happy you're here. We have been planning to see live comedy since the Russians left. Like, fucking, so we were drinking every single night. And by about the 4th night, I'm like, man, I can't fucking, because we were drinking their homebrew shit, like the rakia. And I'm like, man, I can't fucking drink anymore. And I got to the point where we would go, just have one, and then we're straight back to fucking on the piss again.
Yeah, topping up as well.
Yeah. So come the end of the tour, I was like, yeah, I fold easily like a deck chair. And he went, that's your nickname. Then he told people he made it up. And I just let him take credit for it. Because that's how easily I fucking fold.
I told this story at the time, but when I went to Australia, a very long haul flight, love a little booze on a long haul flight. And Liverpool were playing Man United. It was the start of the season when Liverpool beat Man United 3-0 at Old Trafford. And you know they have like the button that you can call people over, but I always feel a bit of guilt with that. So like I was going into the like the little bar area, like where they make the drinks.
Yeah.
And I went over and I was like, can I have I was drinking just whiskey on the rocks. Right. So I go and get a couple, and then she goes, we can. And she didn't have my accent, but she had, a very Asian accent. And in a minute, I'll do it, but when it's necessary for the story, right? So she goes, we if you just press the button, we'll just bring it. And we know what you're drinking now as well. So if you just press it, we'll just bring you a double whiskey on the rocks. I was like, fucking class. So then a few minutes later, I'm like, right, I want another fucking drink. So I press it, and she brings it straight over. And I was like, thank you so much. And then as she left, Liverpool scored the 3rd goal. So I just chinned it in excitement. And then I was like, but I want my cake and eat it too. I want to still have the drink.
Yeah.
So I was like, but I can't press the button again. I'll just go back up. But she obviously isn't watching the Liverpool game. She doesn't really know what's happened. So I've pressed the button. She's brought it over. I've immediately chinned it. And within 30 seconds, been back in her little bar area. And I went, can I have another one, please? Liverpool have just scored. And she looked horrified. Took the glass off me, started pouring it, and then just went, we have never known nobody like you.
I had the same. I fucking flew business class once, and now they give you free booze in economy anyway.
Yeah.
So I've had a couple of fucking nice experiences on that. There was one time where a woman looked at me, just looked at this, just at my mass, and I went, "Can I have a whiskey and coke?" And she went, "You won't do?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was just free pouring them. So I because my trick for a long haul flight is 4 whiskeys, 2 cokes. You just smash them as quickly as you can. You fall asleep, you wake up 6 hours later, smash 4 more, back to sleep, you're in Australia. And it works. But there was a point
What's
where
really terrifying about that is you have to switch flights, and I don't think you're awake for that part.
no, it's that bit's weird because you do end up in the Middle East hungover as fuck being like, is this illegal? But I remember waking up and she was just pouring me more whiskey even though I was asleep. And she'd emptied the bottle, and I'm like, I fucking drank that whole bottle of whiskey on a flight. But I hooked into the onboard Wi-Fi and was texting people. And when I read it sober, I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck that was. Like the altitude mixed with that much booze. And I'm like, man, I've got a conspiracy theory I just made up on my own. Like out of my fucking mind. But the business class ones are like, the last time I did that, I was drinking red wine and couldn't find anything to watch on the fucking screen. So just listen to the Quran, pissed. And I was like,
That's amazing.
I was like, I'm pretty sure this is fucking disrespectful. Trying to join in and stuff. I'm like, it's a banger.
Great idea, that is.
Have you seen that the guy who is responsible for bringing the 2034 World Cup to Saudi Arabia has announced that for sure, for definite, no movement on it. There will be no alcohol in the entire country. It's a completely dry country and they're not changing it. So when they won the bid, there was a lot of like chat like, oh, they're going to let drink in the hotels like Dubai did initially, where it's like, hey, you can drink in your fucking room. Still no, completely illegal. And like people are going, well, it's not very welcoming to the rest of the world. That, and he's just going, we're not asked. It's our country. It's our culture. We've won the bid.
We've bribed for it.
Yeah, we've won the right to host it in our country. So we're doing it by our rules, and you can fucking do whatever you want when you leave. But while you're there, no drinks. So there will be a completely sober World
Those
Cup.
fan zones are going to be fun, aren't they?
What's the rules on cocaine though?
Yeah, they're open. Totally
Yeah,
open.
they're
to
fine
it.
with that.
Yeah.
Plus, it's landlocked with Bahrain. You can get a pint in Bahrain.
Huh?
You can. Isn't Saudi landlocked?
Bahrain's like the party bit
Yeah.
of Saudi, isn't it? When
Yeah.
I was out there doing forces gigs, they were like, "Oh,
Is Bahrain in Saudi?
no, it's next to Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia." They go over a bridge,
Yeah.
come in, and it's like the Saudi.
It's Vegas, like.
Yeah, they just come over and like, "Oh, it's party time." Young Saudis come here and treat it like they've driven to Vegas.
Yeah.
Haven't you done gigs in Afghanistan?
No.
You drink there.
I did. I did one in Bahrain. That was actually a funny story. With the I might get in trouble with this. The guy that ran the gig brought me to this bar, and I was so naive. Like I'd never really been outside of fucking UK and Ireland before. And we get to this pub, load of old blokes and like young hot women. And my initial thoughts were like, "Oh, Bahraini Tinder's fucking sweet." Like, I had no idea they're all hookers. So we end up like the guy's like, "Which one do you want?" I'm like, "Oh, none really." But I've nowhere to stay yet. He hasn't booked me a hotel, so he's like, "You'll be all right, man. I'll get you one." And he gave me a Viagra, and I just took it. Right. So then we end up walking down the street. He's got a hooker for himself, and I'm with one, being like, "Listen, I'm not going to actually do anything. I will give you as much money as I can to get you out of this." I'm like fucking Liam Neeson. And then essentially paid a hooker to leave me alone. Went back to the hotel. The Viagra kicked in, and then the fucking sun came up, so I had a wank during the call to prayer. I really like the Muslim people. I hope this doesn't go out.
Why didn't you just shag her?
I couldn't, man.
Why?
I need kissing to get like even like.
Kiss them?
Yeah, I need it. No, you can't kiss a hooker.
You've had a Viagra, you've been kissing for nothing.
No, it didn't kick in though, because there's a delayed fuse in a Viagra.
Right.
Which I also found out once during a fight with my ex-girlfriend. Wow. I took a Viagra, being like, I'm going to give her the time of her life. Walked into the bedroom. She was like, "You know, I just think the way you were acting in the bar was a bit disrespectful." And I'm like, and then as we're arguing, the Viagra kicked
She's
in.
like,
I'm like,
is this turning you on?
yeah, she's like, you just love fighting. You just
Are you the dick all the time? So that I'll fucking kick off and
yeah.
get hard. You're
The words "your mother doesn't like you" some sort of fucking code word for me.
I didn't know that about Viagra, but I suppose it's got to be.
Can't be instant.
Can't be
can it?
instant, can it?
I thought you tried it.
Unless you snort it. What?
I thought you tried it.
Yeah.
He did accidentally, didn't he? He thought it was like performance enhancers, but it was just fucking.
Yeah. I was in the Commonwealth Games.
Yeah.
Dwayne Chambers won that one.
High jump would be easy though.
Just
You cock.
Bahrain's all right, but the Saudi Arabia, like, I mean, the Middle Eastern fucking World Cups. Does it feel like we've just done it? Haven't we just done that? I know you meant it. You know it's meant to be all around the world, but they're not even trying to make it look like it's not fucking grim. Like we've had Qatar.
Sounds a bit racist this time.
I
But
don't
you just
like
know
it.
what's going to happen is someone's going to somehow sneak it in. There's going to be loads of arrests. There's going to be big stories about fucking. There's no way there's going to be no alcohol in the country.
Sneaking in.
No, but I
Coming
mean,
through the airport. What's this?
It's not getting in Creamfields, is it? It's
no, but I'm saying something's going to happen where they're going to go, all right, we'll get some fucking limo in, then there's going to be loads of drugs there instead. Something bad's going to happen, isn't it? It's not going to be like, oh, we'll all be good. It's loads of country football fans from around the world. That's not going to be a nice festival of football, is it? Something's going to.
What if it is?
I'd be very surprised. The Argentinians turn up going, here, we just have a fucking pineapple juice.
that sounded like a slur.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they're either not going to go or they're going to go and just tell them to fuck off and do shit anyway.
I was going to say, yeah, the Irish aren't going to stand for that, but we never get to go anyway.
Yeah, you won't be there. No, it just feels weird.
How are they going to get alcohol in? What are you talking about?
Well, if you can get drugs in places where that's not allowed, then
I don't know if there's many limo dealers in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to be honest.
I don't think you can get 12 Carlsberg up your arse.
No, but I mean, if it's possible to get places like drugs places that are not allowed, someone's going to find a way to do something, aren't they? And they're going to get in massive
but
trouble.
over here you get like a 9-month suspended sentence. Over there you get beheaded. It's a high risk game, innit, to sell 5 grams of gack.
Do you think I could get like a 24 crate of Carlin into your house without you stopping me?
I would stop you.
It's a barbecue.
But like,
No, but I'm
I mean?
saying if people can get drugs into countries illegally in planes and like it's not like
They put it up the fucking asses and the pussies and stuff, don't they?
Do you think they move kilograms of cocaine up their pussy?
No,
You obviously haven't
moves.
dated some of the girls I've dated.
Yeah, they do.
No,
They get fucking wide set women and they fill them with shite.
a lot of big girls turning up in Saudi Arabia.
No, there's like cars and planes and shipments and they're gonna
Yeah,
chuck
cars
planes.
and planes full of women with baggy pussies.
Nice, lovely.
I'd be very surprised if nothing illegal happens in Saudi Arabia and everyone's just like, well, the football's the real winner.
Can we animate this? You know, sometimes we animate bits of the pod. Can we do this one?
You don't agree? You think everyone's gonna be like, okay, cool.
I think it's going to be a boring World
Drugs
Cup.
are illegal in Liverpool. There's loads of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
But it doesn't result in a beheading.
that's the thing.
It's also easy to conceal a bag of shite. It's not easy to conceal enough alcohol for everyone to get off the fucking head, is it?
Or just have World Cups in more fun places. Fucking Saudi
You get
Arabia.
beheaded for having a Carlsberg.
Oh, you get beheaded for having, like, you know,
That seems a
wanking
bit
a guy
much.
off in a fucking Range Rover.
Oh, I've had a Foster's shandy and I'm getting stoned to death. That feels too far. Like, there's no way the Quran says that.
It does specifically.
Does it?
He's heard
Does
it.
I listen to it? Specifically Foster Shandy.
Were you listening to it in English or in fucking
Oh, yeah.
Arabic?
In Arabic, yeah. So,
Really?
no idea what he was saying. But it was a banger. Like, I was like, I knew what he meant, though. I was drunk enough to be like, I fucking knew what he meant.
Can you drink 0% beer in Saudi Arabia?
Well, it's technically got a bit of alcohol in, so maybe not. But what the Quran actually says, it doesn't say you can't have a
Can't be
bevy.
drunk while you pray.
It said, you've got to be sober when you are praying.
And you're always praying.
And they fucking don't shut up about it, do they? So, like, they pray like fucking loads.
So it's only illegal during penalties.
No, I think so. Like, yeah, fill 0% bottles of real ale and be like, oh God, strong this.
Wow. And that's how Carl became Pablo Escobar. Escobar.
Escobar works.
Yeah.
Drinks, innit?
I'm sick of these fucking
Who should get it then? Colombia.
wrong and football. Fucking.
Yeah, if it was announced as Colombia, how quick are you buying your plane ticket?
Wow. There's a lot of big girls out of work.
Wide set women.
They're just going to stay at home.
Wide set women.
In your head, how do they transport drugs?
It's in a.
And like tyres of cars.
In your
and stuff.
head, how do we transport drugs is a better question. That's
You
how
know-
you get into a festival, yeah?
You know when they say, oh, like there was they made a
Shipment.
seizure of like 74 million pounds of street value cocaine.
Some woman's out.
That hasn't just come in like a fucking Weight Watchers group.
Yes, we're here from Colombia.
What
By
for?
the way,
Slimming World meeting.
by the way, just because a woman's like a chunky bitch doesn't mean she's got a big pussy.
God,
And skinny ones
I
can have big
always
ones.
forget you're on the side of women.
Can you
New
imagine?
merch available.
Some
It was
fat
70
girls have
mil.
tight snatches.
Wow.
That was in the Quran as well.
70 million pounds worth of cocaine found in a fat woman's snatch, but it was tight. $70 million. Imagine how much that'd be.
Yeah,
No, Adam, what
we
they
are
do is they
broken.
put it in like they'll hide it in tires or like in like they hide it within vehicles, not within people in the vehicles.
But then, how do the tyres work if they've got no air in them and it's just full of fucking shite?
It's a good question. I
Don't work for the DEA.
don't think you're going to get 8,000 miles out of the tyre. They just
yeah,
have to
we'll
get
pass
over
MOT.
the border, don't they? These tyres are awful. My MPG's gone right down. Listen, I'm all for smuggling 74 million pounds of cocaine, but fucking the fuel prices are as bad.
Goes to Quick Fit. These aren't working, you know. Yeah, they're full of shite. Oh, yeah. No, they like hide them in planes and trains and automobiles.
And John Candy.
He had a very tight pussy, though.
Little known fact.
Yeah. So if that can happen, they can surely make fucking, I don't know, some copper bags get to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
It's a load of shite. It's done my head in as well. I'm not even going to go. I
Where
wouldn't
else has
drink
been
beer
before?
here.
Was there anywhere else that was close to getting?
Australia had a bid in and then
Fuck.
clearly worked out that it was another fucking write-off. And they went, we're not wasting any more money on this bid. This is sewn up.
Yeah.
All
say
above
that, yeah?
board. Hang on, aren't we getting the Euros? Aren't the UK and Ireland getting the Euros?
Yeah, maybe.
Isn't above board good as well?
You mean, yeah.
I was like all above board, wink, wink.
Belief deck.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Euro 2028
Is the voice rich?
is England, Republic of Ireland, Scotland, and Wales.
Oh, that'll be a fun one. We'll have that. No,
Wasn't it
that's
here recently.
The final wasn't it?
no.
it was a
They
European
did it
one,
all
yeah.
over. That's a
Yeah.
load of shite.
That one's just going to be the British Isles.
How's Belfast got a game?
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yep. Should be a laugh.
Yeah,
Yep.
cool.
Don't give a fuck.
What, for the Euros, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have to.
You're not into football?
Oh, hang on.
Not
hang
really.
hang on. If the UK,
I knew this was going to happen too. Someone's going to bring up football and we're like,
I know. If the UK and Ireland are getting a game, Belfast is getting a Euros. Belfast is getting
but
a
I
game.
think we're having some fucking weird issue about a stadium.
Yeah.
Like they're building a stadium and they can't decide whether it's a Catholic one or a Protestant one.
Right.
Why does
So
it have
that's
to be
probably.
either? It's just a stadium.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They fucking love it
Yeah,
over
there
there.
probably
don't
is some fucking weird political thing about.
Hang on. No, I'm an idiot here in this, and maybe I'm ignorant. What do you mean?
I think there's something about they're just having fun there. They haven't got their shit together. Our government's dog shit in Northern Ireland. So everything that happens, there'll be some Protestant party or Catholic party being like, that doesn't suit us, and then nothing happens.
Right.
So there'll be. I imagine there won't be a stadium ready in time for them.
Are you just like, when it comes to you're smashing it in Belfast? All the Belfast boys are fucking
Yeah.
nailing it. We said it when Willie T was over. Shane Todd's a fucking legend. Do you just, like, Patrick Keelty used to spend he spent the early part of his career talking about the troubles and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you just, are you like, I'm post 1998, I'm not dealing with it, I'm not talking about it?
There's nothing to talk about. Yeah, it's kind of like you still make the odd little fucking reference because there's still people that want to hear those jokes. But most of us are past it. Because even when we started, Keelty and then like a lot of the stuff that was on BBC Northern Ireland was all about politics. So the audience were actively being like, we don't want to hear about that. Talk about your cock. We'd be
Yeah.
like, fucking yes, finally. So yeah, there's no point. It's fucking yeah. I don't think anyone really does.
Were you over in London when have you lived in the in England? When we first gigged together, I think we gigged together a couple of times.
Yeah.
But it was a while ago.
Yeah.
You've come over for the festivals and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've never moved here. I've always just stayed at home. It's just cheaper. But yeah, it's cheap as fuck. But I mean, I've had weird things when I've come over here though, where audience members have I can spot former soldiers. So like, there's been guys that have been stationed in Northern Ireland in the audience. Like, yeah. There's a red dot in my chest. I'm like, oh, Gary, good to see you.
How will you know they were former soldiers? What gives it away?
Fucking really crisp shirts. I like the way they ironed their shirts. I'm like, you're an expert.
And they all sit up, like, they're all very prim and proper. Aren't they?
Yeah.
They're all like,
And we were brought up we were trained how to spot undercover fucking soldiers. I'm joking. But yeah, there's been a few times where I've had that happen where people have been like angry about something that happened in 1978 in Belfast. And I'm like, well, I wasn't fucking born. So do you want to hear more about my dick?
And you gig a lot in Australia as well. You've
Yeah.
become a bit of an Aussie file.
Yeah, I try.
Sounds
and,
like you fuck
Yeah,
Aussies.
I'll go over. I try and get over about at least once a year anyway. So I did 6 months.
is it
there
for the
last year.
festivals or are you just going to the clubs?
I've done the festivals twice now, but I don't think I'm going to go back for festivals. I did Adelaide and Perth, and Melbourne as well actually. But with Dan Willis, who did like the Best of British, Best of Irish,
Yeah.
doing comp shows. So that's just a holiday. It's fucking great fun.
Yeah.
But then taking solo shows over there is a bit of a pain in the ass. It's like the audience over there don't want to buy tickets for solo. They'll go to compilation shows.
Yeah.
Because it's value for money. But unless you're super famous, they don't give a shit. So And
Yeah,
I just
also,
get-
compilation shows are fucking great fun as well, aren't they? Like we've just on Saturday night, I've done a lot of shows. That's as fun as it gets.
and I spent fucking,
Just smashing it for 20 minutes
Yeah.
and then having some other absolute killers do.
spent 2.5 months gigging with McFerry, and it was just the fucking best time I've ever had.
And
Just
you
the two
weren't
of us.
dry for that, I imagine.
Fuck no. Actually, because I was there January last year, and I didn't drink that January, and then flying to Adelaide, found out Mick was on the lineup, and just started drinking on the plane. There's no point. There's no point
Do you have the Quran on audiobook? I've got Mick Ferry waiting for me.
One of the things on our sheet for you is that you're third cousins with Kieran Bartlett, and
Yeah.
I'd heard that before as well.
Yeah.
What's a third cousin?
Is that a cousin of a cousin?
Yeah, it means what we did was legal.
But I thought cousin of a cousin's second cousin.
I thought that was your mum's cousin.
Is it your,
You don't know my
is it your
mum's
cousin's second cousin?
What?
Your cousin's second cousin is
Yeah,
your
I
third
think
cousin.
my dad and his dad were cousins, so it
Okay.
makes us. I thought we were second cousins, but I think it makes us third cousins.
But he had to come up and tell you this.
Yeah. It was. I think I've been doing stand up about a year, and I was at this open mic gig, and he came out. And he was like, "Man, I'm thinking about doing comedy," and I was a cocky cunt, like really early. I'm like, "Listen, kid, you want to make it big? Fucking." I'm giving him all this advice, and he went, "Yeah, I think we're cousins, by the way." And I immediately went, "Don't you fucking dare do stand up." I'm the fucking one of the family. And then fast forward a couple of years, he's doing arenas, and I'm still like, "So any students in?"
Can you fuck your cousins?
What?
Like legally? 'Cause
Yeah,
I,
you can marry your
I
first
watched
cousin.
Airline the other day. I was watching Classic Airline because
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
she just
Was Airline the one that was EasyJet?
no, it was basically set in an airport.
All right, okay. Was it Luton? What airport was it?
Luton, but there's Liverpool and
right,
Manchester
okay,
as well,
right,
across different ones. And the woman in it marries her cousin. But like it was sort of a throwaway thing. Like she's going here to marry her cousin. I didn't know that was legal.
Yeah, legal, but not advised in
wrong with
terms of.
As long as they're up for it.
Really, you can do any. Like I thought there'd be some.
I thought it had to be second cousins.
it's blood, isn't it?
No, like you can do anything apart from bumming.
Oh really?
Bumming's illegal.
Bumming cousins.
Genuinely. It's like one of those old laws, you know, like you can shoot a Welshman between the eyes at midnight with a bow and arrow in Chester.
And then pissing
Don't
his
bum
ass.
your cousin.
It's not going to stand up in court, though, is it, these days?
You have to try it.
Right, okay.
You can stand
cool.
up and
Get my
bum them in
crossbow.
court. What does it say, Finn?
Yeah, it's legal.
Everything's legal.
It's
with your
legal apart from bumming.
cousin? Wow.
Hang on.
I'm genuinely.
How do you know that?
Like sodomy.
Sometimes you have to do some research.
You're not allowed to
Personal
bum your
project.
cousin.
No.
Are you allowed to bum anyone? Is bumming
anyone,
illegal?
Anyone but a family, like a blood relation. Something to do with the blood transfusion or something.
Oh wow.
I need to make some calls.
Dan, you look
Just looked
guilty.
into it once. I think I've had the same curiosity in the past where I'm like, you can't be fucking shagging your cousin. And then I looked into it.
No, legally, you can.
That's mental though. Like it's blood in it. It's relative. So like,
Back in the day, they were doing all sorts, though, weren't they? Like this is like old school, like that
airline
airline thing.
was 2001 or something.
Yeah, but like once 9/11, things changed.
I know it's a different culture.
9/11
but-
changed a lot of things.
Bum your cousin.
I know it's a different culture, but I think if you go back one generation in the Turkish side, they're all cousins. My lot.
Because they never left the village.
No. All cousins. That's why one of them's locked in a cupboard.
That's
Sorry. What?
My dad's got a cousin that he's never met.
Is he in the
he's in the
cupboard?
cupboard.
because you haven't
been-
opened the
he's
cupboard
been-
yet.
He's been locked in a cupboard.
Harry Potter?
For how long?
Well done. I go, why you never met his cupboard cousin?
He's just never met him.
No, it's not never met him. That's the issue, Finn. Why is he in a cupboard?
They all kept trying to bum.
I think it was just like back in the day they were like, yeah, there's something wrong with him, so we're gonna lock him in a cupboard.
And he's still there.
And he's still in his cupboard.
How old is he?
Must be like 50 now.
He spent 50 years in a cupboard. And you're just taught.
I've never met him.
What do you mean cupboard?
Like under the stairs, like Harry Potter. He's not allowed out.
That can't be legal.
Is he alive?
I don't know.
Schrodinger's Harry Potter. They haven't opened the cupboard door for 50 years.
So, Mickey, we're going to Turkey in September
Can we
to
meet
film
him?
a special. And now, one afternoon is spent opening a cupboard.
We are going to that
cupboard
cupboard,
and
mate.
sniffing.
I'm sorry. We've got to go and meet the cupboard boy.
I think he's a cupboard man now.
You're going to have to explain this a little deeper.
I've just passing on what I've been told, which is like, don't talk about this.
On a podcast.
Your dad's cousin's in a cupboard. No more questions.
Why did they bring it up? Why did they bring it up?
Right, I'm going to get out there.
How 4 years into this job do you still have more mental shit to bring up?
I think I talked to Dan about this one lunch, and he went, "Yeah, don't bring that up."
Right, don't mention this again, by the way.
This
but
must have been 4 years ago.
your cousin's in a cupboard.
Not my cousin. My cousin's fine. He's in America.
Your cousin's in America. Mine's in a cupboard.
He's got a whole pantry over there. He's really moved up in the world.
So he's disabled and they've gone, just put him in a cupboard.
Yeah.
How big's the cupboard?
I think it's like it's a healthy sized cupboard.
Is it a room? That's a room, Finn.
No,
no. All rooms have doors.
It's a cupboard. It's
What?
like, it's
Hang
like
on.
under
Have
the
you
stairs.
seen the cupboard?
I've seen the house. He was locked away in the house while we went to the house.
Why can't they let him in the house?
Oh, it's like that woman we got the Airbnb off.
And Frank.
Stayed upstairs.
That was so fucking insane. Have we ever spoke about that?
We hired a house to do like a Christmas dinner. So we paid 280 quid last minute to obliterate a kitchen. And it said, yeah, you've got sole, what do you call it? Sole
Soul.
custody.
You got soul.
Residence.
She was like, you've got
soul,
sole.
brother.
So you think you're getting the whole house?
Yeah.
Turns out she just locked herself in the attic.
Fuck off.
She unfranked
Just went
herself.
upstairs.
Jesus Christ.
She was just upstairs.
Someone went for a shit halfway through the night and she opened the door and she was like, nothing here.
That was weird, that one. Yeah, that was weird. I don't think we gave that really the credit how weird it was.
So, sorry to stay on this.
Stay on it, please.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
When you were in that house,
Yeah.
and did you get told, right, that's John's cupboard there?
Yeah, pretty much. But I'm like 9 years old at this point. We've stopped doing the family visiting thing because I don't like it.
Why
It makes
can't
me
he have a
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
because
room?
there's family members locked in cupboards
Why
and
can't
stuff.
he have a room?
It's like his cupboard room.
Oh, yeah.
Tell the police here.
You are forgetting, like, this is all very good stuff, by the way, but like our generation and maybe our parents' generation are the first ones with severely disabled people, like, being looked after and not just fucking
Put in a
locked in
cupboard.
cupboards. But genuinely,
That's true, yeah.
like, my mum had a cousin who she would regularly refer to as he was mentally and physically handicapped. Like, every
and she
time she
did the
brought
bunny
him
ears.
up,
Was she or not? That infers that they
she
weren't.
wouldn't do this. I've had it this
He only had 4 fingers. We call him Claw Boy.
He's in the cupboard. Is he? I don't know.
He was in an aquarium.
Well, so my mum's auntie, so that the guy who was mentally and physically handicapped, as my mum would say, was my mum's cousin. Yeah. So her auntie would, like, I met him a couple of times and he was always like,
Can't wait for this.
he was on a lead, even though he was a grown man. So her auntie would just have him on like a
short lead or a long lead? Was he good or bad? He run into the road. A lead. No way! He's here tonight! This is your life!
He can't work the handle for the door. Mickey, is this making you feel bad? She's got a cousin on a lead. His is in a cupboard. Yours is doing arenas.
You're the cousin on the lead.
Get in your fucking cupboard, Bartlett.
As in, like, it's on his back like a child lead.
Yeah, but he was a fully grown
Not
man.
like round his neck.
Like, when I met him, he was older than my mum as well, so I think he was about 45 when I met him. And they were just, I won't say his name, but they were like, yeah, this is, you know.
Did he have poo bags?
What?
Did he have poo bags for him?
Oh, it was before poo bag.
Like, it's awful.
Bad.
But, like, that was just the way they did it back then.
Not everyone.
Really naughty.
Not everyone. I'll be honest. I know the point you're trying to make, but not everyone had leads for them.
No.
You know
But
what?
they didn't want him to throw away.
9/11 did change a lot.
In the cupboard.
Put the lead away. Things are different now.
Yeah.
soon as Tower 2 went down, the lead went in the bin.
It was their way of being like, the family apparently was like we want him to enjoy being outside, but we can't trust him to not run away.
If he sees a cat, he'll fuck off.
I think he'd ran away once when he was like
Chasing a ball?
in his late 30s. I think he'd ran away in like his late 30s, and they were
He'd
like,
always come back.
Jesus.
He always lands on his legs. You've dropped him out of a window as well.
Well, it's a very positive thing that times have changed. And, you know,
it's
This millennium. Post, like Shrek. Who's on the lead? Wow.
That's very funny.
I think we might need a break. I don't know.
Pez just won the podcast, by the way. That was phenomenal.
See you in a sec. Hello, everyone. Very excited to announce Dan's Anthems is on sale now. I've wanted to do this event for ages. Adam's been doing his country all days. They've been smashing it. We're going ahead. We've got a great venue, content where they do bongos, bingo. We've got Sunday, the 20th of April. It's Easter Sunday. So you've got the next day off. That's a bank holiday. Come and have a day rave. I mean, it's a day. It starts at 4. So you can do all the family stuff for Easter and then come and have a dance with us 4 till 10. If you need to get home early, if you need to get trains, you can get home. It's a very reasonable amount of time. If you've ever gone clubbing, if you enjoyed raving back in the day and you haven't done it for a while like me, come and get involved. If you've still got a great social life, just come and have a massive night out with all the lids. And it's not like hard techno or anything like that. We're not trying to be cool. Just club classics, absolute bangers, all the good dance music that you know and love. With me on stage curating a DJ set. We've got Felix Leiter DJing. Johnny Bongo is DJing, our very own Charlie. It's a great lineup of music. It's going to be an incredible event, very welcoming, very inclusive, but a lot of fun. So, tickets available now in the episode description. Dan's Anthems, Sunday, the 20th of April, 20 quid. Get on me. And we are back with part 4 of 4.
Just doing them all.
Now, Mickey, if you were president of the world, you know, and you can put some executive orders through, can be as mean. I mean, some of the guests we've had on have gone genuinely like public policy, fucking fascist state. Others have just got into the minutiae of everyday living. You can do what you want with these executive orders.
day one of office. What is your executive order, Micky
No more
Bartlett?
trannies. No, just
That's already happened last month.
Isn't that funny? Like someone actually did that.
really.
Yeah, Donald Trump did
Oh yeah,
that.
right enough. Yeah, he did.
Go on, what have you got?
Espresso martinis, I think, should be made illegal.
Illegal.
Why?
Just completely illegal. Because
Very Saudi Arabian of you.
yeah, but I want to go to the pub and have a pint. I don't want to have to wait behind a hen party ordering the most complicated drink of all time.
Oh.
It's quite a simple
It's
drink.
it's not, but it maybe in like
Do you
a,
just mean cocktails generally?
no, specifically espresso martinis. They take
Why?
longer.
Yeah,
They just
'cause
take
they're
fucking longer,
gonna make the
and they
coffee and
turn
stuff.
people into cunts.
I can't go with you there because I love a little espresso to
You feel great after one, like you do feel
The bar
good.
I used to work at back in the day in Hartley's in Preston had a cocktail bar. That was, if you wanted cocktails, you went round to the cocktail bar and spent
but
2 hours in a
For busy nights.
And if you wanted a pint or any other normal fucking boozy drink, you just queued at
Wine,
the bar.
beer, spirit mixers, one gaff. Cocktails, another gaff. It does make things better.
I'll take that as a compromise then. Fair enough. Yeah.
And also, do you remember in the club? I remember in the club, there was a bottle bar.
Do you know Dan's going clubbing tomorrow with his missus?
For Valentine's. Yeah.
Yeah,
Going
because I
to
know
Pop World
because,
for
I,
Valentine's
because I
Day.
know what women want. Thanks to Adam and Carl telling me.
You want spiked?
Finn's not allowed to give me advice. So she's going to the club. She doesn't know it yet, but I'm kidnapping my own wife after an Indian. So that's what women want, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
An Indian's going to kidnap her first, and then he's going to
No, she's got 2 partners. Emil and me.
Oh.
Legitimately, you're actually legitimately going clubbing.
I would honestly rather end my own life at the pudding part of the meal. Can we make a amendment to this one? Just separate bars.
I'll go separate bars. Yeah.
I just think like everywhere should sort of stay in its lane a bit. There should be pubs where they're pubs. So you can go, you know you're going into a pub, you know they do a good pint, and that's all they're there for. You can get a spirit and mixer, you can get a little alternative, whatever. But it's a fucking pub. cocktail bars should be cocktail bars.
Yeah. The pub near where I live at home was always a pub, and then it got sort of refurbed and kind of a little bit up
Ideas above its station.
Yeah. And at Christmas time, I made direct eye contact with another man who was just a very Northern Irish. You could tell he worked in a factory, rough hands, and he's drinking an espresso martini, and I was drinking a porn star martini. And we're both just like, the fuck happened to this place, man?
What have we become?
Fucking nice.
There's a twist on the espresso martini that I seen the other day. I get cocktails on my TikTok algorithm because I like a drink. Right? It's called a carajillo. Know what a carajillo is?
That sounds like you got a cough.
Huh?
Sounds like a cough mixture.
It's 1.5 ounces of liquor 43.
Oh, the gear.
It's 1/2 ounce of reposado tequila. Ooh. And then it's
Ounces.
So that's how my cocktails are measured.
Is it?
Yes.
Ounces.
Ounces.
He runs in kilometres.
No,
Gets cocktails in
are
ounces.
measured in ounces.
Why would you run in miles? It sounds like you've done less. I've run 5K. You've run 3.2
Yeah,
miles.
you hear how many centimetres I've run in. I'm fucking smashing it. Tens of thousands.
You know, no one's asked about centimetres. Kilometres sounds good.
It does, you're right.
Kilometres and miles are the same in people's heads. But I've run more than you,
Yeah.
even if I've run less.
Ounce pouring is for the elite.
I forget you mixologists at the end of the day.
Pour, mate. Free pouring.
Yeah. I'm a free pouring mixologist.
Is it nice? Is it the carajillo?
I haven't tried it. Looks good though.
I love Liquor 43. Wonderful.
Liquor 43, tequila and coffee.
Wow.
Hang on, is this not just a step up from the porn star martini? It sounds...
Do you know what a porn star martini is?
No.
Why would you say that, Albert?
Espresso martini.
No, espresso martini, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. I literally started by saying I'd seen a cocktail the other day that's a twist on an espresso martini.
You did. I blacked out for that. I'm thinking about doing a 10,000 centimetre run later. Can't wait to get in. It's just to the car.
Have you had a Godfather? It's not really a cocktail. It's just whiskey mixed with fucking Disaronno.
It's whiskey and Disaronno, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cocktail.
It's a
Cocktail's
cocktail.
minimum of 2 ingredients. That's all you need, mate.
Cocktail we got together.
Godfather.
Yeah.
Where
we
was
was in
it?
Zelligs as customers, and Paul Duffy made us it. And it was a lot stronger than I thought it was going to be.
That's the problem. I was making them at home, and I hadn't paid attention to the measures I was putting in. So I remember having one and texting my mate, mate, these are great. I'm already fucking smashed. And then woke up the next morning, walked into my kitchen, and there was 3 empty bottles of non-alcoholic Kopparberg. And I was like, someone's been here, and I haven't a fucking clue who it was. Basically, I was pouring doubles. So I just fucked it up and was drinking about a half bottle of whiskey every time I had a glass of it and blacked the fuck out. Like, great night though.
And so the empty bottles for...
My mate came around, but I had to go through my phone.
Right.
Be like, who was I texting? Who the fuck was there dick pics on this? What have I done? And it was just my mate James, just came around for a chat. I don't remember any of it.
Mate, I'm Keelan on the Super Bowl. It's one of the most amazing performances. So Adam's housemate Keelan, amazing. I really like him. Lovely guy, good fun. Was a bit too drunk by the time the Super Bowl was starting and was starting to realise in his drunken state it would be fun to sort of annoy us who were genuinely looking forward to the Super Bowl and taking it quite seriously. And then tipped it over into... at one point, he wandered off for a piss and ended up at a fire exit. That sort of...
Yeah.
Someone had to go with him because they were worried.
On the lift.
Then came back and sat down, then went very quiet for maybe an hour and a half. Just sort of woke up and was normal again. I went, geez, sorry about before, guys.
Yeah, he went, I'm back now, I don't see my phone.
And then
Lad.
just apologised. He did the whole cycle of like 24 hours of drinking. I've never seen anything like it. He just sort of went, oh, God, sorry about that before. That was a nightmare, wasn't it? Apologies. But we were still on the night out.
That happened to me once. Do you remember that? The footy night out where Pete Otway woke up in Huddersfield.
Didn't you get bladdered again?
Yeah. Yeah.
He did that and then got bladdered again. And he came round like, oh, bloody hell, do that again. And went back into the state.
Yeah.
Pete Otway did wake up in Huddersfield, didn't he?
He did wake up in Huddersfield, yeah. Paul Blair got kicked out of his own comedy club for heckling. Have I never told this story on the
I don't
pod?
think you have.
I don't think so.
So we used to play footy on a Monday morning, comics footy in Bootle. And it was like £3 each to cover the cost of the pitch. And everyone would pay a £5 every week. And the money just went into like a kitty for a Christmas night out. So we went for the Chinese at lunchtime, 12 p.m.
Big bowl.
Big bowl, yeah. And then just headed on a day on the ale. And so we we went to Largo's. I remember being in Largo's.
Yeah.
I can't even remember. There was some places on Berry Street we went, but anyway, it was a Sunday. And we ended up going to Hot Water Comedy Club, and it was when they were in their Seal Street venue years ago. And we were all fucking hammered by the time we got there. Paul Blair, who owns the club, was in the main room of the gig, and it was new act night. And some guy was fucking bombing. And he shouted, as the owner of the club from the back of the room, "Fucking hell, that was shite, you won't be back." And Binty had to be like, "You need to go." So he got kicked out of the room. But then
Did he accept it?
He moved into the bar area, but was refusing to be removed from the building. But then Carl set the fire alarm off and told Binty it was me.
Oh shit! Yeah, in the toilet. In the toilet.
Yeah, you pulled the red cord in the disabled toilet.
Oh, you lot, including Blair, a nightmare to turn up to a new comedy night.
And
It's such a dangerous combo.
Oh yeah.
Pete Otway got the train home and woke up on the platform in Huddersfield. He'd fell asleep on the train and was like obviously hammered, so they took him off the train, but he doesn't remember that bit, so he's just in Huddersfield. And then he was ringing his missus apologising for being such a mess and being out so late, and she was like, "Peter, it's 8:30."
Honestly, you know five-a-side has gone wrong when you start in Bootle and end in Huddersfield. Something's amiss there.
We did a comedian's Christmas party 2 years ago, just in Belfast. It was like, meet up at 1. We'll take it easy, see what happens. And I remember going into a burrito place and being like, "Are you still open?" And the guy went, "It's 4:15."
Yeah, I'm all for this day drinking, the brunch thing, the all-day parties. I think it's fucking class. It's the same as long as there's enough people all agreeing to do it.
Yeah.
You're just starting early. Nothing wrong with
There's a
it.
picture of me in the shop on Bold Street because we started early and we were in Maya, which is underground. You don't know what time it is. Fuck, dressed as Scouse Jesus in a wheelchair in a corner shop. And I'm like, "Oh, we'll just go out. It'll be fine. Everyone will be drunk." And it was 7:10. Got a picture. I'll send you the picture. And yeah, same thing. You don't realise because you fuck from early doors that everyone's just like going home from work.
There's one in Belfast, isn't there? Across from Lavery's, there's a hotel that's got a brunch on.
Yeah.
And I got there, I think Saturday, to do my tour show in which is, if you haven't been, if you're anywhere near Belfast, what a perfect room
Oh, it's
above a
fucking
pub.
great. Yeah,
It's so class. And we checked in, maybe got there 2:30 in the afternoon, got the train down from Dublin. Flew over and got from the airport, and it was it was 1 a.m. nightclub vibes, but it's 2:30 in the afternoon,
Yeah.
and they're falling out onto the street. That's when it doesn't work
That'll be
great.
Dan's Anthems, baby. What time does Dan's Anthems start?
4 till 10.
Right, I thought it was like 2:00, but still.
I'm doing a dance event.
For real?
I can do that now. I don't do drugs.
DJD
nice.
money.
We've got one from the listeners.
We're still doing that.
Executive orders.
Have you just done one? Was it just one?
We're gonna just tennis. We're
Yeah, but
gonna.
it was just espresso martini. Is that all we've done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Sort of
It's
talk
the
about drinking again. Let's go to the fucking pub.
Oh, what happened to the Guinness in the break? Anyway, OH0910. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Says executive order. Anytime a murder is committed, the murderer's sentence should be the age of the victim taken away from 100.
Yeah.
Say that again.
So imagine you kill a 99-year-old.
Yeah.
You get 1 year in prison.
Okay.
If you kill a 1-year-old, 99 years in prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
I went in the nice end.
felt less fun.
Yeah. Not the nice end.
But I really enjoyed the symmetry of it.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Nah, but then if you really want to commit a murder, but the only thing stopping you is the jail time, so you just start going, "Fuck, I could do 2 years."
It should be the one thing stopping you, though.
Yeah, but I mean, no, but it should be your morals and your soul.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, but like a 99. But also, how close does it get? Like how small are the increments? So if I kill a 99-year-old, is it a year? But what if they're 99 years and 364? Do I just do a day in prison? Because I'd love to know what murder feels
What
like.
if they're 101?
Yeah.
What murder feels like.
They go to prison. Their corpse goes to prison for a year.
You get a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
Would you like to know what murder feels like? Yeah.
No. Comedy podcast, Carl.
I believed you then.
Yeah, wouldn't you? I want to know what everything feels like. That's why, that's why I dip my chips in my milkshake at the Mackies.
Try everything once. You know? Chips in milkshake, kill a 100-year-old.
That's going to be a great documentary on Netflix when you commit murder. When you knew something was up.
As soon as he was in McDonald's.
Banana off a chip.
I always thought I was a little fucking menace doing that when I was a kid, and turns out everyone's into it, aren't they?
It's currently on their advertising.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah, because you're a fucking gimp. That's what
It's not. I mean, I would never do it, but I've tried it with you, and I was like, okay, that's fine. It's not as bad as you think it is.
No, I've tried it. I don't get it.
Are we still talking about murder or?
It's not as bad as you think.
I'd like an executive order put through that, you know, the drinks machines at Five Guys,
Yes, great.
where it's the full setup, all the soft drinks, Dr. Pepper, Diet Coke, Fanta, in zeros, caffeine free, full sugar, with every fucking flavour combo possible. Like, I love it. Get Diet Coke and then go Diet Coke cherry, but then do that to 2/3 and then go Diet Coke vanilla for that oh, yeah. Perfect ratios. I think anywhere that has a drinks dispenser should be forced by law to have that fully stocked, all the flavours as their drinks, because it makes Nando's look shit.
Five Guys is good for the drinks.
You know what's really annoying? And you're going to think I'm mad here. Someone's going to say it's a Mandela effect, or someone's going to say I'm lying, or whatever. The Nando's in Liverpool 1 had that machine for maybe a month, and then they took it away.
Did it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I remember it being there, and there's no way I'm just dreaming about going to Nando's and getting a fucking Spranta, mate. There's no way that I'm just fucking making that up. They had it.
Once you've got it, you can't go back, surely. Once you've
It's
lived...
probably stocking. It's a bit of a faff, innit?
Oh, it is but let's make the effort.
But yeah, they had it.
Slim
in that
Chickens. Slim Chickens are doing it.
Yeah.
If you go to Pizza Hut, which we do with the kids sometimes, shite. It's like a bastardized version of it with 7-Up and Pepsi. Not nearly as good.
Yeah. Cinemas do it, which is a waste. That's not when I want that.
Oh, yeah, the showcase does it?
That's not when I want the.
No, I do, because you get a big blast.
No, I always get an ice blast. That's just me. But.
No, but in the showcase, it's what's the American one? It's not ice blast.
Oh,
it's
like an icy or
icy,
something.
and
Yeah.
it's too sweet.
Talking about booze, if you were a pub or a nightclub, you just buy a Tango Ice Blast. You could whack some booze in there.
Fuck yeah.
They
A lot
do
of
them.
places do it.
That would fucking sell, wouldn't it? A Tango Ice Blast mix with 2 shots of vodka.
A lot of places
I'm
do
telling you
that.
right now, if we were in the pub and we were all on the Guinness and you come over with a mixed Tango Ice Blast with a bit of vodka in, homophobic things are being said.
But then we'd all immediately go and get one after.
It's an 8.8.
I've got an executive order. If an item is out of stock online, don't show me it. I don't want to go, that's sick. No, can't get it. If it's out of stock, take it off the website.
But what about the sizing, Carl?
No, that's in stock.
Oh, like a completely out
Yeah,
of
like
stock.
we don't sell.
item.
Oh, it's gone out of stock. Like, take.
What about like the websites that let you notify when it's back in?
Who wants that
Like, it's like, hey,
notification, though?
ASOS do that.
Yeah, you can notify.
You don't want it, though, do you?
Doesn't my head in? Oh,
After the fact, you don't want
Yeah.
it. 2 weeks later, it's like, that thing's back, and you're like, I have moved on.
No, I'm a lot less impulsive than you.
Famously. Famously. Get your Adidas jacket out, mate.
Like if I want something, then it's very rare I give up on things.
Connor McCarrick says, executive order, cinemas need to show 2 times. The time the trailers are being shown and the time the actual fucking film is starting. No one is going to cinema wondering when the Made in the Royal Navy advert is being shown.
I go to the
I
cinema. That's a
completely
part
disagree.
of it. That's a part
Yeah.
of it.
The adverts.
Well,
No, not
all-
the adverts. The
Trailers.
the trailers, but also if you go enough, you know when the film starts because you work it out.
It's usually like
Because it's
15
always
minutes.
the same at every cinema. Like every cinema has its time. Like the one nearer here, it's 20 minutes after it says that's when the film starts, so you can time it.
But I like trailers, but I don't want the ads. But and I've noticed a few have started going like ad, trailer, ad.
Yeah.
And that fucking pisses
Why
me
are
off.
you all in such a rush? Just chill out, man. You know what I mean? Just go, like, it's part of the event. Go to cinema, get your snacks, get your ash blazed, get a drink, and just go and sit and enjoy the Colgate advert. You're having a night out.
This is what I'm here for. I love
No, it's not
toothpaste.
what you're there for. It's just part of the experience, innit?
Can I say that I went to the cinema today? They need to get better soundproofing because I went to see We Live in Time. which is a really nice, quiet, somber film. But next door, Godzilla was on. So it just seemed like Godzilla was outside the house all the time and they didn't mention it. And it was so off-putting when they're having a really emotional moment because they're outside. You're like, yeah, Godzilla's outside your house.
It was my dad's cousin.
His dad's cousin watching the film.
Is that cinema near a cupboard?
So just put better soundproofing in because it kind of ruins the immersion when you can hear, 60-foot lizards next door when you're watching a nice
I've got one. I've got an executive order. I think this is more like so the person whoever invented the LED headlights on cars
shoot them in the head.
the first day are being tried at The Hague
Yeah.
because that's not on.
Why?
Do you know the white headlights?
Yeah,
that
I've got
everyone
them in my
has?
car.
They've got an out of band. I've got them.
It's too much now. It's getting dangerous.
Yeah, the nicer the car, the more blinding the light.
You never come
Yeah,
up
the Snakes Pass.
Sheffield.
The best. Have you said this before? But
This was fucking horrible, right? So I drive a Range Rover Velar, and I'm so bad for just getting something and never looking into like how it actually works, right? So I buy the car, and the fella goes, "Yeah, your lights are here, your windscreen wipers are here, there's all this," and he goes, "Oh, and you never have to worry about your headlamps; they're automatic." He's like, "And if you're on the motorway, it'll put your full beams on when the road's pitch black, and it'll take them off when there's light. When the car senses there's enough light and you don't need them, it'll turn them off." And I was like, "Okay, cool." But he never told me how to turn the automatic thing on and off, and I'd never really thought about it or needed to. And we were on tour. Steve was in the car with us, Carl was with us, and Thomas Green. And we were in Sheffield, and we were driving back from Sheffield over Snakes Pass, which is largely pitch black at all times.
And pretty dangerous.
dangerous.
Right? And very dangerous. It takes about an hour, doesn't it, to get over Snakes Pass if you're driving like carefully.
I don't even know, Mickey. On your left-hand side, if the car crashed, you're dead. It's off.
Like you're off a cliff edge.
It's
do you know what I mean?
dangerous. It's weird.
And there's a fella in front of us, but his like red like brake lights that are on the back of your car, they weren't bright enough for my car to know that there was enough light in the area. So occasionally, like a car would drive towards us and they'd go off to normal. But as soon as that car went past us, my full beams would be back on, shining into this guy's car. But I couldn't risk flicking a button because then we'd have been in pitch black.
No, but also
in the middle of Snakes Pass on the side of a fucking
every now and again it would register the lights and turn them off and then quickly turn them back on. So it looked like Adam was behind them just flashing them. They were shitting themselves.
It was the
Adam
most
like
uncomfortable.
There was a fucking murder in the back of my car.
yeah. It looked like he was being
I was
the
literally
biggest
saying, I was
arsehole.
like, if he stops this car and comes to punch our head in, we've got to just let him.
I know. Sorry.
That was wonderful, by the way.
Have you got another one, Mickey?
I've got a couple. I think, do you know those automatic toilets you get in airports? The automatic flush?
Yeah.
I think whoever invented those should be taken outside and beaten to death.
What do you mean?
Do you know that, like the ones that...
Do you like touching other people's poo, do you?
No, but I don't like whenever my poo splashes up on my balls because I'm not finished. Do you know what I mean? If you're sitting there having a fucking quick shit in the airport...
Do you
like,
lean forward so the sensor doesn't see you?
Yeah, but then when you're wiping, you have to move around a little bit and see what's going on, don't you? You have to kind
Yes,
of...
I suppose.
I'm wiping!
Do you like touching people's poo?
Do you like having your own poo? Am I the only one?
I'd always rather a manual flush, yeah.
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 Who's he?
Come on, look at that. It was just fucking bash. Manual flush.
No, I don't like touching poo or piss.
You flush it
Personally.
before you go. So you're saying if you walk in, there's poo and piss and a flush, you go, well, I can't do that.
What?
Like, if you go into a bathroom, there's already poo in it, you flush it. Yeah.
No, I lean.
I'm not using that toilet.
Yeah.
Really?
I know this is...
What if you're really stuck? Like, what
That
if you're
does
like,
happen to me. I just go to the next one. And like, if there's only one cubicle that I will, I've got no choice. I
Yeah.
don't have poo privilege. I've got IBS. If I've got to go,
I'm the same, yeah.
I got to go. You know what I mean? But I like when I go into a bathroom, like I stopped on the way home from, I was in the lakes last night, so driving home, stopped at Charnock Richard Services, classic one. Classic, you know what I mean?
Wow, KFC in there.
And I went into one of the cubicles for a poo. And there was just a bit of skid marks at the back of the toilet. So I just went to the next one. Because although I know every single one of those toilets has been pooed in at some point, I like to have the illusion in my head that no one's ever shit in it before and I'm
Yeah.
the first shitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
any sort of evidence that someone else has done a muck in it, I'm like, I'm going to the next
I
muck
actually
station.
this morning, this is just happened to me today. It was a clean toilet, perfectly fine. But as I was having a shit,
it auto flushed.
it auto flushed, so the water starts going up, and you're fucking panicking that you're going to get poo water on your balls. And I don't like that feeling before
That's the
it's like,
same in America, isn't it?
It's too high in America.
Yeah.
yeah, and the cubicles the doors aren't big enough in America either. Anytime I've been, there hasn't been a good. I like a Weatherspoon's full length door. Feels like a small ensuite.
Yeah, I know
Whereas
what
in
you mean.
America, you can see over the top of it. You can,
It's a
you
bit
know-
of a primary school fucking toilet setup where there's gaps at the top and the bottom. That sounded like I know a lot about primary school toilets.
So this is
we
a
can-
primary school setup.
Yeah, this is good. You can get your head under
You
the
see
door.
over that, can't you?
I will do it.
I like the no touch. I like that flush.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
No, that's not. That's
Well, no, because even no, they're no touch as well, but they're like if I don't know
just
if it's
sense
light,
movement.
Yeah, or if it seems the headlights is the light, so my big fat torso
Why
moves
don't
an
you
inch.
just whenever you're in an airport toilet, just cup your balls. Just
I'm doing that anyway. I do that at the urinal.
I just think, yeah, I like them. Mate.
Yeah, I think they're good. I don't want to touch.
we're not passing it.
I
think
mean,
you're
it's
fine.
an executive order.
You can't stop it.
It does pass.
Let's do have a word.
I wanted Mickey's final order.
I apologise.
Yeah, he said he had a couple, so.
I apologise, Mickey.
This one is it's not great. I think anyone who stops walking in a doorway should just be strangled.
So the first thing I ever done for this was in city centres, there is a minimum walking speed and there's lanes, normal walkers and stupid fucking dawdlers. And it's never worse than in a doorway. And people who do not have the self-awareness that there's other people around them.
Fucking drives me nuts.
They were just like, when they're just walking around, they're just like, oh, just stop here. And then I'll just, oh, I couldn't possibly be in anyone's way. And you're in a door frame that's just about big enough for a person and a half. Get out the way, you stupid old cunt.
It happens
Always
loads
old people as well.
in boots. I don't know why the doorway in boots, like they all get stuck.
I think that's passed unanimously.
Happy days. Fucking thank God.
The only place I accept it is in Marks and Spencer's. Because I feel like it's my fault for being in there. Because that's where they all live in
That's
it.
their gaff.
Yeah.
The slow walking, dawdling old cunts live in Marks and Spencer's. They're all NPCs. They don't have houses. They're just like Pac-Man pieces going around the aisles of fucking. They are. That's all they do.
There's a fire
They
in the
live
orphanage.
in. They
all
live
doing
in the
salsa.
aisles of Marks and Spencer's, and it's my. When they stop and they're like, "Oh, could you help me get that?" Shut the fuck up. You don't even live.
Excuse me, son. Can you get that out? Shut the
you get that?
fuck up. You
You're
don't
an
even live.
NPC.
Do you know the other day someone stunk in Marks and Spencer's, right? You know when someone's got like BO and they fucking stink. And I was like, do you know what? That's barely acceptable anywhere ever. You should always be clean. But I do accept that, you know, there's a cost of living crisis and some people can't afford to wash. But if you can't afford to wash and you're doing your shopping at Marks and Spencer's, no, mate.
Yeah.
Get to the fucking Lidl and while you're there, get some soap, okay? You can't stink in Marks and Spencer's. You can be dawdling. You can't be stinking in there unless you're old enough to piss yourself. And then that's okay as well.
What was it? You don't live.
You don't even live.
No, I won't get that down. You don't even fucking live.
We had a smelly taxi driver from the from the airport in Geneva. That's a long transfer for someone who needs a fucking wash.
Yeah.
They're just being held hostage by a boffy twat.
Sounds awful.
He was white.
All right.
Was it BO? Was it piss? Was it? What was there a distinct?
Stale,
Just-
smelly
yeah.
man. Horrible.
I had a smelly driving instructor. Was learning the
Oh,
drive.
so it's just there's how many
Yeah.
lessons? How many lessons?
I could,
for like a year. Like
I could paint you our driving instructor's breath.
Yeah.
yeah, fucking hell.
Smog. It's like Tokyo Air.
Same driving instructor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that thing where you get shut and shit, but you tell your mate
Paul
it's great.
heavily recommended him to me, so I signed up for him. And after my first lesson, I texted him and was like, he's a knobhead. And he went, yeah, no, I thought it'd be funny if we both did the same one.
We both
What,
passed.
a 20 lesson course?
I'd already booked like 10 lessons.
We
in.
both passed with him.
Yeah, third
Yeah,
go.
it's a good incentive, isn't it? I need to pass because this guy fucking stinks.
He was a lizard and just wanted Adam to see him.
Purple, green breast cunt.
We're doing a have a word and then get the fuck out of here.
It's time to have a word with Adam and Dan. Tell us all the problems you have with your friends. This
Have you met Matt LeBlanc?
Yeah.
Kind of. Class that. What do you mean, kind of?
Well, I did warm up for Top Gear, the series he was on.
Yeah.
How was Top Gear warm up?
Fucking horrible.
In the round?
Yeah. Hard.
Because they're everywhere. They're not. There's no seats.
Yeah, and it was like the first 2 episodes as well, because the entire crew left to go to the Amazon thing. They had monitors like fucking, but the size of that laptop for the audience to watch the VTs. So they had like 500 people standing around. They would all go watch a video, and then the floor manager's like, we need to get them all back to where they were standing for continuity. So can you do stand up while we're moving people around?
So just
And
terrible
I'm like,
production.
fucking, it was awful.
Just an usher.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was fucking awful.
What was Matt LeBlanc like?
Sound, yeah.
Was he just a normal guy?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He was just standing before it smoking fags. Just like fucking.
A little biff to that, yeah.
That surprises me, that.
Did you get to talk to him?
Briefly once. And it was that thing of like, you don't know how to say, you say, how you doing? You go, fuck, sorry, man. Fucking big fan, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And then,
It's not good for your confidence being a warm up guy.
Oh, man,
is
it's
it?
the- I did it-
You honestly
yeah.
feel like you're the lowest of the low.
I did it for about
Such
a
a
year
fucking-
and fucking never again. It was like, I remember doing it, I was talking to the security guard, because it was like, you would do the full episode of Top Gear, which is about 5 hours. Then they would ask you to hang around and do the online stuff, which took another 2 hours with the same audience. So you're completely fucking, you have no jokes left. I remember one time I was standing outside smoking fags trying to think of a joke, and the security guard got me mistaken for, you know, the guy from The Last Leg?
Alex Brooker.
Yeah, we've had him on here, yeah.
Yeah. Because I had done a show with Adam Hills like a year before, and this guy was talking all about this clip. And he's like, yeah, good. Right. Yeah, I remember when I was leaving, he's like, nice to see you, Alex. And I'm like, there's a couple of differences between me and him.
Yeah.
Like, he has black hair. Like, but it was, the whole experience was a nightmare. I did warm up for Miranda as well, the last episode of that. And I remember having to go back out, and a guy in the audience went, and I'm like, I know, man, I know.
The director.
Like, yeah. It's fucking awful. Have you done it?
He did it for Gok 1.
I did.
He did it for Gok 1.
Got Kwan. Something for summer. Dressing for summer. It's all about the confidence.
Funny. That's not real.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like I'm
I did
singing
5 of those. I couldn't afford to not do it.
Isn't he a DJ now?
Gok?
DJ Gok. He's a DJ, isn't he?
Get him at Dan's Anthems.
God.
Get him to warm up for you.
It's nice. He was nice. Was Gok
What, like do stretches?
stretch it out? It's all about the stretching.
Warm up for me there.
I did Jonathan Ross a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
But it was after he'd fucked around with the Radio 2 thing with Russell Brand.
Yeah.
And he was on a short leash. That was a sinking ship, and you could tell.
Yeah.
Everyone was on edge. Everyone was fucked off, and it had finished within a year. And it was not a good atmosphere. Soon as you walked in the building, you were like, you're there, you're getting paid, fine. And obviously you're at Television Centre in like West London. So it feels like it's an opportunity for you, which is stupid because it's fucking not.
It's one of those things as well. If you get good at warm up, they'll keep you as a warm up
Yeah.
because it means they don't have to go looking for one for the next series or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But in your head, you're like, I'm in front of
Yeah.
so many, like,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that has worked out. Apparently, Alan Carr did a bit of warm up and it
Yeah.
was brilliant for him. But
heard
there's been
Jimmy Carr did it too,
1,000 names that have done it. And
Yeah.
Do you think if they did, like, if Jonathan Ross's show started now, do you think the 4 puffs and a piano would pass? Do you think they'd allow that these days?
I don't know, if hula hoops aren't allowed to sell hula hoop puffs anymore, I don't know if 4 puffs and a piano.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's puffs.
Puffs, yeah.
Yeah.
Hula puffs.
What would it be though? Because like if they went with it and they were like, well, it's jobs for 4 gay guys,
4 space idiots and a piano. Doesn't have the same
4
ring.
homosexuals and a harp.
Change the instrument.
We'd
Yeah.
have known though, wouldn't we? Wouldn't have to say it. Once there's a harp out, you've got a clue.
Change the instrument. I suppose a piano, P. Doesn't really rhyme, does it?
Homosexual harp.
It's big harp, that.
I'm good.
Trying to think of some. Who's 4 gays with guitars?
Think of an instrument and a slur. Come on, guys, we can do this.
No,
A slur and an instrument.
not a slur.
Trombone and a no.
4 gays and a guitar?
4
Yes.
bummers and a bongo.
Bummers?
Well, that's the have a word.
2 arse pilots. 4 arse pilots.
Friend of the gays.
4 ass blasters and a sitar. It's Indian.
I've got one for French horn, but I'm afraid to say it.
I'm ending the podcast. That's it. That's it. Fuck to have a word.
Go and find Micky Bartlett on all social media. Come and see me. I've added loads of shows to my website. I'm doing Adam Rowe and Friends. It's all new material. I've got 3 of my mates with me at every single show. And on top of doing those shows, we're doing the Murderers Row Tour. And the only shows with any tickets left, really, are London and Cardiff. There's like a handful of tickets to all of them. But the only ones with any chunk of tickets left is the first show in Cardiff and the first show in London.
Some of the best stand-up I've ever been involved in. I'm excited for everyone that's got a ticket. If you haven't got one yet, now is the time, because once it's gone, it might be years till we do it again, if ever.
And we'll let him Finn do his little ding ding dings at the end of the shows
He's
as well.
ding ding dings. He does Indian songs. He learnt them in India.
One Finn.
My new website, dannightingale.com, is up. It's got all the tickets for the links for Dan's anthems. It's got tickets, links for the karaoke. We've got the next one at Teddy's in Liverpool on Saturday, April the 26th. Mm-hmm. So any of my live stuff, including Dan's anthems, which is my dance event on the 20th of April, Easter Sunday with a bank holiday the next day, dannightingale.com. Mickey, that was a fucking pleasure, my friend.
It was fucking great to be here, finally. Thanks very much, boys.
Where do we find you, Mickey?
Yeah, just Micky Bartlett on socials. I've got a website, mickybartlettcomedy.com, so there'll be dates and stuff going up. I'm working on a tour at the minute, so there will be a tour release soon. And I've got a special coming out if it looks good, but it might not.
How often are you doing the Lazy Boys with Shane and Willie?
But once every 2 weeks.
It's very fucking funny,
It's
man.
good fun, yeah. Just fucking... It's just kind of... It's like a comedy gym. It's just the 3 of us trying to outdo each other.
Yeah, that's also what we are in here.
Yeah.
Especially on Patreon.
Go
on,
so
Penny,
we'll
sing
end the
it.
episode with a bit of music.
4 puffs on the piano?
Yeah, that's this week. No, before that, the song I wrote for the India special called Round Here is going to be out next week, and it's going to be on next week's episodes. But if you want to pre-save it and pre-order it, all the money's going to Zoe's place. So the link will be in description for that.
That's cool.
And Serica's on it? Serica's singing on
Serica's
it?
singing on it. Yeah.
Nice, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You can hear her supple tones. And this week, the act is called Finn Forster. It's the tune I sent you the other night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I DM'd him on Instagram. I was like, we really like this tune. Do you mind if we play it? And then, yeah, it was all good. So this is by Finn Forster, and it's called Long Nights.
Honestly, I've listened to this one. Not shite.
And that is a 5-star review. Love you, lids. See you.